Phenom, recap what happened last time.
Do not ask me, I do not remember.
I didn't ask you, I told you.
Do not tell me, I do not remember.
Too bad I told you.
Something happened, the end.
Good enough for me.
A child was born. We met the child. Everybody fawned over the child. We immediately scattered to the 12 winds.
After being told, let's be sure we stay in one group, we're not staying here long.
And the meme that was in shitposting is just a perfect representation. Every time I look at it, I just have to sit there and watch it for like 4 or 5 loops.
What?
Every time I watch it, I see something new every time.
What, the throwing of the plate?
Mm-hmm. It's great. It's lovely.
As soon as landing back in Solaria.
But yeah, now Tauntaun's gotta find a rabbit.
I mean, you know eventually where the rabbit's going to be, hopefully.
This is true. But that requires also going near Edelsode.
Well,
And currently
yeah.
he's not unhappy with Drow.
like, it shouldn't be unhappy with the drow when it's one particular drow you're not happy with.
That's
Yeah, but
just
she's from that
racist,
country.
brother. That is incredibly racist.
See, he's not unhappy with just one Drow. He's unhappy with her people.
I can't believe the comic relief is racist.
That doesn't make it better, Tauntaun.
No, it really doesn't.
You're still casting judgment on the entire race of people when it was still one person that you're ultimately upset with.
Technically, he's upset with the High Court, or whatever the fuck they're called.
The queen and her consort, which even in that case would be 2, not the whole people.
Tauntaun is very, very violent right now.
I can't believe he got so angry he became racist.
I mean, that's not super hard to do. Everyone has times where they're just like, you know what? Fuck those people.
Huh?
No.
No.
Anyway, D&D hath begun, so
Doth hath ever?
ball is in player's court.
Cool.
I just got back from his adventure, so he's heading back.
Beastie's just walking along with him.
And what of Tauntaun?
No, stop. Why did you open this? What is this?
Okay, I'm going
Okay,
to take.
loaded.
I'm going
It's
to
token
pretend that was Tauntaun destroying one of his grenades to see how it works.
No, I accidentally double-clicked my token, and then everything froze, and there was a screen loading in slowly. Turns out it was token settings.
So eventually, Otto and Beastie, you will make it back to the mansion with no issue.
Alright. And Beastie is looking over at, what's her name? Avlu. And has her arms folded. Who's she?
Freaky and Squib's child.
Her head just... There's the sound like creaking wood as her head just slowly turns to look at you. What?
Their child?
She goes over.
Child of Freaky and Squib?
She just looks Avlu over, up and down.
Blue is currently reading and very briefly looks at you, but if you say nothing, she will go back to her book.
She goes over and then lifts Ricky. You are Mama!
Yes?
You just like me.
She tilts her head to this.
Remember, good brood mother protects, but also feeds.
She just blinks to this.
So here. And she just gives her one of her javelins.
More often than not, the brood mothers don't actually move.
Yes.
So she's not really doing the protecting.
Yes. Usually. But me different, Broodmother. You learned from me.
She just tilts her
God.
Anyway, take. And she pushes the javelin into her hands. A gift.
She just looks at it and says, "Thank you, I guess."
She will then put Mickey down. Now, where is father? And she goes off to try and find Squib.
You find Squib passed out hallway.
No.
She will lift him right up and put him on her shoulder, and will walk back over.
Okay.
Squib died again.
Oh, what?
She gestures to the unconscious Squib.
Is he breathing?
Elle will look over. He must have fainted when I had that talk with him.
I'll just go and kind of like tap him on the head with his staff.
You hear a soft groan, but he does not wake up.
Yeah, he's alive.
He need better constitution.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll come naturally.
Beastie will, like, hold him in two hands and look him over. He alive for a long time, though.
Squib just hangs very limply in your hands.
She'll just place him on the floor, like, gently. He'll then just rub her head. Well, I think... Well... It's very important that Avenue stays here for the time being. I still don't think it's safe for her in Crestfall, unless we're able to find someone that's capable of protecting her. I'm thinking Haven, but I doubt Zardak would like that at all.
Probably not.
Well, considering murder is illegal and there's constant rules there.
That said, Zuriel did sacrifice himself to bring back her mother. So they might feel obligated. But I'll speak with Zardak about it. Hopefully he doesn't strangle me again.
Yeah. I guess that's still left to be seen then.
Maybe I should start wearing a scarf whenever I talk with people of that level. It's happened 3 times now. I'd rather it not happen in 4th.
You really think a scarf will help?
No, but it would make me feel better.
And what happens if they use the scarf itself to choke you?
It no longer makes me feel better. Thank you, George. Oh, she'll then pull out the
First time in a while you see George crack a smile.
Gail will pull out the dimension hopping cube. Alright, is everyone here?
No, we're missing Don Don.
She looks over. No, he's right there.
Huh.
Oh,
Don Don, did you ever go back to the mansion? Scorp.
I said yes, I did. Apparently, I've been muted.
Okay.
Happens.
So Don Don is in fact apparently
Somehow he escaped Hubert's notice. This will likely never happen again.
Hubert's been told to watch Oplu, so he's been watching Oplu.
No,
We're also missing Scalodius, who I believe is napping in a chair.
and Gloom
You just
Hollow.
hear snoring from the other room.
Gloom Hollow.
I'm here.
Gloom Hollow, I believe, is just in the hallway.
Oh,
I am here. Do not worry.
right.
Says from outside the hall.
Gloom Hollow, please come. We are leaving. And can you bring Scalodius with you?
One moment, please.
Dragon
I'm
snoring.
going to fetch the ski grandpa. I will follow the sound of dragon snoring.
I think I know I can get him to wake up, probably.
Follows the sound of dragon snoring, and she went the wrong way.
over here.
Look.
Yes.
Here's the thing. Player forgot that that map is reversed, so player went original right way. Ellie
Okay.
will walk to sleeping Scalodius and just gently poke him. Poke.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just pineapple juice trying to eat my throat.
Huh?
Prod, prod, prod.
Well,
We are being summoned to join the rest of the group.
My apologies. It's just catching up on my rest.
I know. We old folk need our rest. And she cracks the tiniest smile.
How are you feeling, Gloom Hollow?
Irritated, but alive. Thank you for your inquiry into my feelings.
Oh, always. You know you can trust. You know we're trusted companions after all.
She'll reach up and gently place a hand on his shoulder. Indeed. Now come, the others
Nothing.
require our presence.
Yes, quite.
Well,
I have
Ido's waiting for them. She looks to Hubert. Oh, by the way, Hubert, the next time we're
Yes.
at Solaria, please remind me to buy a gun.
Why?
What?
She'll take out the magic bullet. This.
What about
Doesn't-
it?
This was what Tempest originally made from Mark. I kept one just in case some Mark were to ever lose his. I'm glad I did.
I mean,
George,
we are in Seoul right now.
didn't Mark also make a gun for Hubert as well?
Not only did he make a gun for Hubert, Hubert also has a spare gun.
Bruh, why didn't he offer? Well,
Because this is the first time you've brought up needing a gun to him.
well,
And even George just like, doesn't Hubert have a gun?
oh,
I
it's
technically
Hubert.
have two,
Oh, then can I have one?
of course. Do you know how to use it?
Nope.
Then no.
That
I'd suggest
reminds me,
learning the
Hubert.
basics first.
Do you think you could teach Patterson how to use a gun?
Possibly.
And that's just a bad idea in general.
I just bought him a few guns.
It'll
You what?
look over to Tauntaun. You bought him guns when he doesn't know how to use them?
I bought 2 single shots. Alright, he's got 4 arms. 2 of them aren't really doing anything. And he's got no ranged attacks as of yet.
The question still stands. You bought him farms when he doesn't know how to use them?
I haven't given him them yet.
Oh, okay then. Just be sure to be careful.
You get him responsibility then. He's just planning for it.
I agree, that is good. Alright, she'll form...
Fun fact, my permit just came in. Stay off the roads.
Huh? Oh, Elle will take out the cube. Alright.
I'm glad you moved out of the state.
Ricky, Squib, Havlu, we'll be seeing you later.
Oh, also, Otto, do you think you can replicate these? He's just gonna hold out a grenade.
What are these supposed to be?
grenades.
Grenade?
Run, Granada!
Imagine a fireball, except it isn't magic.
And
Oh.
it fits in the palm of your hand, and you can throw it like a baseball.
Well, I can try, but what does it need?
Personal reasons.
I think
No, I
he
mean,
means
what's-
what are the ingredients, Tauntaun?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I bought 3.
Beastie will take out her sword, cut it open,
What?
and see what's inside.
Oh, no.
No.
If you want to do that, you can do that out in a field away from the rest of us.
So mean. Me just trying to help. And she sheathes her sword.
These are very volatile and very explosive, especially in small areas like this.
I mean, yeah, I can definitely try to give it a shot.
Cool.
Can I have one?
Yeah. He's still holding one out to Otto.
I'll walk over and grab a grenade. And put it in his bag.
I am now down to 2 grenades.
Well, it will then form a portal that will take them back to Zardak's. Wait, it was Zardak's land that they were going, was it not? I don't
No,
It's
I
like
think
the
we were going to
drow place.
Haven.
Like the Haven and then to the Drow cult.
Alright. But did we tell... Yeah, we did tell Zardak. Okay. Back to Haven then. Well,
Speaking of Patterson, where is he?
In my bag.
have you checked?
I mean, I know his body's in my bag. I know one of you took his skull.
That would be Beastie.
Beastie will take out Patterson's skull.
Hello.
Tauntaun just going to take the skull and put it in the bag, then pull the skull out and see if he got the body with it.
No. If you put the skull in, it's just the skull back, and when he comes out, he goes, hello.
That is unfortunate. Well, back to the waste setup you go.
Me want old Patterson. He friendly.
He is very friendly. He is a very good boy.
Am fremd.
Alright. Well, Ada will put down the portal that will lead to Haven.
Okay. With a series of clicks and cracks and pops, eventually the gate to Haven will open for you all.
Yay.
And away we go.
As soon as I find the map, there it is. And it.
I get to learn how to drive again.
That's
The fuck was that sound?
something caught in my throat.
As you all will appear in the streets of a very familiar city, and no sooner do you do Redeemed come from the sky to figure out what the hell's going on, but upon seeing you all, will eventually meander back to their duties.
You said dude.
Sorry.
We'll kind of stretch after that. Yeah, it's good to be back home for a little bit.
Do you
Okay.
want to visit your mother before we leave?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Just see if anything's going on.
Yes, it will probably be a good idea for us all to visit your mother.
You guys can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna collect my boys.
Good idea.
That's also a good idea. Can't wait to tell your mother about how you made a drug deal.
Oh, well, wait, you did what now?
Were they there when I did that?
Slag, right?
No.
I don't know if
What?
they were there, but I do.
I know
think you
Adel
told
definitely wasn't there.
None of us were there during the
Knowledge was-
deal, but he has done the drugs in front of us.
But the knowledge was passed around.
Yeah, while they were not there for the deal, you did tell them you did it.
And that was only during combat when I actually needed to use them.
But even still, they do know about
The
it.
knowledge is still there.
When did you need to deal drugs?
So this is not meta talking.
Not dealing drugs, I used drugs
Against who?
against Supreme.
Oh, okay. In that, no, I would be upset, but in that instance, I think it's okay.
Plus, anyway, I sold the rest of most of it for gold, so
You did what? That is dealing drugs.
we'll start walking towards.
You really just guy has that shit-eating grin right now.
I am so telling
Oh,
you.
I'm gonna hold on to this.
I did it
Blackmail.
once,
You
I'll
don't
and I
have
sold
to.
it all
I'll
for
tell-
money.
You don't have to. I'll tell her myself.
Good.
Well, this
Hasn't he already
get the
told his
popcorn ready.
mother?
This is gonna be a show.
Didn't he like hang up directly after saying he did drugs, sold drugs, and bought drugs?
Oh, that's even better.
Did he tell
That's
his
even
mom? I don't think he did.
And then hung up on her.
Man, if he did, he is so dead.
He may have.
This is
I don't
again.
know. I
You
don't
get the
remember.
popcorn. This is gonna be a show.
He is going to be grounded again.
Eternally.
He's gonna be grounded 6 feet under.
This version of grounded is you cannot go out and try and save the world.
Listen,
You're
the thing
stuck
that
here.
sucks is that George will more than likely never lie to his mother, so
George.
Yeah, you're
Judge
just
George.
sorry, guys. My mom said I can't come save the world with you.
Hey, Ched, I can't come save the world with you because I did smack.
At least it wasn't heroin.
He's about to get a spanking at this point. Get his ass whooped.
I don't know why, but I have like 18 bajillion tokens
Technically,
on.
he did magical smack.
I have like 18 bajillion tokens on the GM layer, and I don't know why.
You were probably setting up to have us attack the fucking lady,
No,
thinking that they were
No,
evil.
they are all copies of you. They are all copies of the players, and I don't know why. Alright, so...
His mother, on high alert, just went postal and started making duplicates of us to take out. What have you done to my boy?
Alrighty, so Tauntaun is going to
Oh.
in to pick up his boys. Everyone else is going to Azazel. So George and
Our
Tauntaun
boys.
roll d20s to see who gets to go first.
Okay. Sit down.
Okay, it looks like Tauntaun getting his boys is the scene we're seeing first.
Boy.
My boys.
His boys.
Boy.
Boy.
My boys.
As soon as I find the map.
Quick, get the Barbenheimen colors.
I just had this map and I don't know where it's going. There it is. I found it. Alright, Tauntaun. So, as you walk along, you find your way back to the... why are you two here? Back to the bar that you know was the last time you saw your boys. And as you enter, you do in fact see them sitting at a table, talking to them, talking amongst themselves. You even see your alternate. So they seem to
Boys!
be- as you say this, the two energetic ones wave excitedly to you, whereas Jack just slowly looks at you and goes, "Where have you been?"
Out saving the world, finding a reason for war, possibly genocide. It's a long story. I'll fill you in along the way.
Uh-huh.
Currently, Edelsarde wants us to have a meeting with a cult. A fire cult, one of the ones that is native here.
Okay. Are you
And,
talking about the Templars?
I believe so.
Do not
Something
refer
to do with killing her people.
Do not refer to them as a cult if we have to meet with them.
But that's what they are in everyone else's eyes. They're just a socially acceptable cult.
They're not even socially acceptable, but don't call them a cult.
Why?
For your safety and our safety, do not call them a cult to their face.
Oh, also, I'm buying into war crimes.
Why?
Reasons.
No, you don't get to just make that statement and then not explain it. Why?
Remember how I was talking about potentially genocide earlier?
Yes,
Along those reasons.
that still doesn't actually explain anything.
So, you know how I'm not human? And you know how I had a replacement for a bit, which was just kind of the same race as me?
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. They were hired by the family.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I guess.
you now have to deal with 3 of me.
Okay, you're getting off topic. Can we circle back?
Yeah. So, the one that was a copy of Edel is pretty much enslaved. And I took offense to that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you ask?
Well, I mean, she's kind of not all there.
Are you sure? Or
Decently so.
Or are you making assumptions?
Look, the man said that they pretty much just enslaved and brainwashed her.
So you're making assumptions.
I still took offense to someone brainwashing someone of my own kind. I already have enough issues with the cult doing that shit.
Uh-huh. So, just to get this straight.
But also they're enemies anyways.
So just to get this straight, you're upset that they did something repugnant to a stranger. And you took offense to it.
Yes, if you want to boil it down like that.
Okay. He says, seeming a little... You're not sure what type of emotion, but he eventually...
However,
ends
these
up-
people are enemies as well, as they have tried to kill us.
Uh-huh.
I think at least twice now. Possibly 3 times. Anyways, I gotta go.
What do you mean you gotta go?
No, they gotta go.
Uh-huh.
Hence, grenades.
Right.
Anyways, time to pack up.
Why?
Because after we get done with the cult thing, I kind of want to send you guys back home. That way you can get a thing started that I want to do. And also find out where the cart is.
Remember how I said you need to be descriptive?
Look, I haven't gotten all the plans of the thing I want to do. Don't worry, it's got nothing to do with the war crimes and the potential genocide.
He just pinches the bridge of his nose and shakes his head a bit.
Also, where did you guys leave my cart?
Well, the last time I remember seeing it, well, at the time we didn't realize that it was a fake you, but he got a letter, and upon getting the letter, he said the words, "Oh shit, I've been found out, you guys have to go," and they sent us here. So we don't even know where it is.
So
we
if
assume
I
he's back home.
find the other me. I find the cart. And
Or-
in theory, they're back home.
I still can't believe you sent them a letter. Good response.
I charge this all fucking night, and it still doesn't tell me when it's dying. So what did I miss in the maybe half a minute?
It was Jack saying, I still can't believe you sent them a letter.
It felt like the right thing to do.
How does letting someone you know is pretending to be you know that you know about their existence seem like a good idea?
LSD and shrooms?
Don't understand how you make these decisions.
LSD and shrooms! But you don't have to worry about such snapshot decisions. Also because I don't know where my drug bag went.
Right.
But also the fact that I've been sober for a few months.
Oh, you finally taking my words of advice and not going to do it.
Well, it helps when you lose your drugs and you don't know where to buy more.
Hopefully you stay that way. You're ruining your life doing drugs.
I was ruining my life anyway.
That's not something to be proud of.
Never said I was.
Then don't sound like you are proud of it.
But yeah, why don't the four of you go pack up your stuff? We'll meet up with the others. I think they're meeting with... What is she even considered here? President? Queen?
She's not a
CEO?
queen. Why do
I
you
still
keep-
don't know what her title is.
Either.
Is it important?
Somewhat?
No, it's not. You don't have to. You don't have to call her a title.
Yeah, but titles are cool.
Eventually, they will get their stuff together, and we'll be ready to go.
Sometimes just gonna lead them to wherever the fucking one place was. After they're ready to go.
Meanwhile,
In another dimension!
no, in the same dimension, just a little ways away.
I don't know, this one has a celestial at it. It feels like another dimension.
So, George, you head to the building that your mom runs the city from, and you enter with no issues whatsoever, with Drew following behind.
Alright. George will walk up to the front and they'll stand and be like, hello, mother.
Hello, George. How are you?
Doing good.
She
Yes.
nods to this.
I'm just stopping back by before we head over to the dry area.
Yeah, do be careful on that.
Yeah, I am aware. Oh, anything we should know about before we head off again? Anything going on with the city?
Nothing going on with the city, and the only thing you should know is not to refer to them as a cult in front of them.
Okay.
They will take
But they
offense
are a
to
cult.
it.
none of us. She'll do that then. Any of us here, anyway. I don't know about Tauntaun.
Well, he is as unpredictable as... Actually, I don't think I've met anything any more unpredictable than Tauntaun, so...
He calls him a cold.
Pretty sure the older gods would probably be more predictable than him.
Man,
I don't know whether to have Tauntaun feel a sneeze or a chill.
And
Why not
yes, I
both?
agree, George. If he does call them a cult, I am going to disown him from this group.
Alright. Alright. Well, nothing's going on. It should be fine. Then we shall... There's... God damn it. One more thing, though.
It'll give George a sly smile.
When we were doing
And a giggle from behind her comes from Jubilee.
I guess it is fair to let you know that when we were doing our battle with Supreme, I did have to take dire measures and use a performance-enhancing substance to help.
Performance enhancing.
He slowly raises an eyebrow to this.
That was just something that helped me
Drugs!
cast my spells better.
And this was what exactly?
I believe everyone keeps calling it drugs.
George, don't act like you don't know what drugs
We are
are.
gathered. We are gathered here today
I
to
know.
witness the end of George.
Killed by his own
Oh,
mother's
Jubilee's
hand.
actually saying that. Just
Yeah,
Jubilee's
I know,
just saying
I
that in the background.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know how you'd react to it.
If I may, ma'am, I will defend George in saying that the enemy we were facing did warrant desperate measures.
I cannot tell him how to live his life. I can only make recommendations. So long as he does not constantly abuse them, he should be fine. Once shouldn't be that bad, so long as it stays once. Right, George?
Yep.
I can almost feel the veiled threat
I almost
in that
sold the rest.
statement.
I sold most of the rest of them as well. So.
Whoa! It'll just
Yep, because I don't have him anymore.
it'll just
Here
cover
lies George's dignity.
It'll
It
just
never
covers
something
your
else.
face and looks away like, ah.
Yeah, they're in a different dimension.
Okay, well, just be safe on your travels, George. She says, not seeming to know how to respond to this.
I will. Also, do you smoke at all?
No, I do not.
Oh,
Why?
well, I figured I wanted to get you these as a gift, as he kind of holds up the cigars that had the resistance to melee weapons.
I'm sure somebody in our army smoke, so I suppose I can pass them on to them.
Okay. He'll walk up and hand them over to her.
She takes them and sets them aside.
All right. I guess we shall head out then.
Be
Actually,
safe.
would it be possible for us to speak with, well, for me to speak with Barbiel?
Why?
It's Zuriel.
What
He
about?
sacrificed himself for us.
For what specifically?
it looks like she's, like, doing internal calculations as to whether or not she should explain the whole thing. But eventually she says, it's a bit complicated. If I tell you, it could have ramifications. Do you still want me to tell you?
That is entirely your choice.
Oh,
But I believe Marbiel is a bit busy at present moment. He's looking into something up north.
north?
Correct.
What's happening up north? Is that not where the pirates are?
North in our territory, not north. Not northeast.
Oh. It's not my people, is it?
That is what he is going to investigate. He has not been back. He left this morning.
I see. Well, I hope it goes well. Oh, there was one thing I actually forgot to tell you. We
One more
met.
thing.
Yes, we met with. I
Every
don't
time.
know if we talked to you about the specifics of the cult, but the cults, the ones that have been. Well, George and I explained this to you before. They're not hostile anymore. They're focusing their efforts towards one of their own who betrayed them and is now acting on his own, the puppeteer.
Are not hostile anymore.
Sorry,
There
what?
is more than one sect to this cult.
Well, the one we
While-
spoke to was the Rifter.
Yes, the reality warping ones.
Yes, the Rifters sect is now not non-hostile towards us.
So then that means the Puppeteer's faction, assuming he even has one, and the Strix might still be... That means we'd have to get in contact with the Strix then. But that's a conversation for another time.
He nods to us.
Well, do let us know if Bardiel needs any help.
But he is a capable warrior. I do not believe he will need any assistance.
I hope so. Oh, she'll look to George. Is there anything else?
No, I believe that was it.
Alright. Then we will be heading over to see the Templars.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Hopefully it won't be needed. I'll then turn and start heading towards the exit.
He's gonna kind of whisper, I feel as if she's upset with me about something.
You told her that you sold drugs. That's drug dealing, George. That's quite bad.
Well, I mean, probably better than doing them yourself.
The way George just goes, it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's bad. It's just drugs, right?
Adol just stares at him like, you are the son of an angel. How... Never mind. Maybe we've corrupted you.
Maybe we've
I
corrupted you.
don't know if we.
Don't let my mom hear you say that.
Maybe we've corrupted you. Flashback to George having been exiled for pretending to be an actual angel.
Nah, he corrupted us. We just didn't realize it.
Well, you know, better than what I've used.
Did you realize what the problem with that is? That instead of being destroyed, they were sent out in the world. That's the problem. You know that, right?
I mean, they're in a different dimension. It's not like they're going to be spread around here.
That line of
That's the problem
thinking
now.
is...
Wow.
That line of thinking
That line of thinking is
what
how you got a bomb on this claim.
Yes, it's what caused a bomb to destroy the giants that was guarding a tree.
It also caused a corpse to be put on the moon.
According to Nyla, that actually they didn't intentionally send him out of their dimension. But they did assume it wasn't their problem anymore. So
Listen, to be fair, I've done a lot worse in this city.
you
They
sent a
assume-
nuclear bomb out into another dimension?
No, I mean worse than dealing drugs.
Oh,
I've done worse in this city.
what? What have you done that is worse
What
than
have you
dealing
done?
drugs?
What kind of rap sheet do you have?
The thing that got me originally exiled.
Wasn't that just pretending to be an angel?
I may or may not have also amassed a following by doing that.
You started a cult?
A following, it wasn't really a
How many cults we got on this campaign?
We didn't really do anything. It was just more or less just people that followed me and kind of just, yeah.
You started a revolution.
It wasn't a revolution. I wasn't even revolutionizing against anything. I just amassed a following of people who believed me to be the next leader of the city and strongest angel, and that was pretty much it.
You made yourself out to be a false messiah.
Pretty much.
Goodness
I did
gracious.
that once.
Yeah, that's why I was exiled, and now I don't do that.
I.
Personally, still wouldn't say that's worse than drug dealing.
Oh, hello, Tauntaun. When did you get here?
Little bit.
Did you find your boys?
Yeah, they're right here.
Oh, good. We're all here then.
Hello.
Hello. Actually, Tauntaun. Alternate Tauntaun. Can you tell the alternate versions of us to meet us back here?
I can try, but they may not know where here is.
Can you send them a...
Where are they anyway?
They're
No.
still by the village, are they not?
I don't know.
Can you check?
No,
Why not?
I'm a bard. I don't have that sort of magic.
You can't ask them?
I can ask them, but I can't check where they are.
Asking is checking.
Not checking. Checking is seeing them.
Just ask, please.
She means, can you ask their location?
He'll sit in silence for a couple of seconds and goes, "Nope, not getting an answer."
Well, then, either
That's
busy
not
or they're dead. Or they're busy being dead.
Well, they could also be on a different plane as well. That
No,
kind of thing
they're-
can affect messages like that.
No, they are on this plane and they are alive. I just can't talk to them.
Why? Why not?
I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. I just know that I can't talk to them.
Elle's going to scry her.
Are they
ultimate
ignoring your
self.
messages?
It fails.
Aren't they also wearing apodolls?
No, I don't think they are. Why did it fail? Let's see. What does it say? It doesn't say why it fails, unless they succeeded their save. I guess they're not on the same plane of existence then.
I just said that they are. I just can't talk to them. Why are you not listening to me?
I apologize. That's a habit I got with the original Tauntaun sometimes.
I mean, if you want to know where they are, can't you just scry them?
I just tried that.
Oh my god.
Zato hasn't been paying attention. He's been focused on his grenade.
Can't you just do the thing that you've already done?
And so, okay, someone else has to suggest it now to get the hat trick on.
Yeah, come on, Adol,
why don't you just scry on him? It is so simple. LV turns and just
Scry for it.
smiles ever so slightly.
Ada will give her just a blank stare before turning. Well, they are busy, so we will contact them later.
The smile fades within seconds, and LV actually just sort of pipes up again. Actually, I was going to ask a question. I probably, now that I think about it in hindsight, should have spoken up while we were within proximity of Azazel. But did we ever think about maybe purifying the amulets that we have?
If they could have done that, they would have done so.
Right.
Yes, they do have an amulet. They would have
They
done
have
so
one
already.
themselves.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's why the only people that know about potential ways of cleansing them would be the Templars.
Or Supreme.
Supreme as well, yeah.
See.
Or Obitus, actually.
What if there was another potential option to get information?
And that was? That is?
Well, it's a long shot, but pirates usually tell a lot of tales they hear from a lot of different sources. Maybe they have a tale of these amulets that they could tell us.
That's a
That
good
or
idea,
someone-
actually.
That or one of them has an amulet themselves.
Yeah, but who? Rodriguez?
But
I won't say Rodriguez, just you never really know. If these things are all over the place, and you never really know where another one could be.
But again, yeah, pirates have a lot of stories to tell, so they must have heard at least something.
We should ask them next time we're in their area.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Which ones?
Hmm?
George is gonna pull out like a little note just so he can write this down. Which ones have we encountered so far in case of the amulets?
Druid, Ranger, Paladin, and either... Okay, so the other one has to be a bard then. The one that's currently here in Haven.
Oh, cleric.
But they said they were gifted in both.
Wait, if it was Bard, I'd be able to pick it up.
Mm. But he has
We're
a point,
not
it could
letting
be
you pick
cleric.
that up. Talk about the
said-
ones we've either encountered or know about at the moment.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's a cleric though, Hubert, because I remember we asked about healing spells and they said it wasn't that the person was not specifically a healer. And again, clerics are not all healers. How annoying. The only way to know is to touch it, and that is dangerous.
I mean,
Yeah, and
I'm
I'd rather
always
not
willing to be the guinea pig,
spirit
'cause I know you guys
thing.
got me.
I could order you to not do it. That would stop you.
Did somebody say touch an amulet?
No,
Pilgrim
Thorgrim.
says, hand slowly reaching towards the bag.
You know,
No,
No.
bad Thorgrim. Bad.
But
I
what
will
if
get the spray bottle.
But what if I do?
What if instead you do not?
But I
I'm just
really
gonna grab a
want to.
spray bottle and just spray Thorgrim in the face. Bad Thorgrim.
Well, I know if the wrong compatibility touches it, it hurts. So
Well, even then, Azazel said that she would not let us
if it's
handle
the
it.
cleric one and I touch it, then it'll just hurt me, and then that will be that.
But again, Azazel said she won't be letting us handle it. So, I guess we'll do that if we ever find ourselves in a situation where we're allowed to hold it.
George,
yes.
does your mother heal people?
No, I don't think that she has it. She has it, Jubilee.
I'm just saying, like, it would be a very bad idea to keep it close to her, or if she does.
Can George try to remember when he walked up to give the cigarettes to his mom if she had an amulet on or anything like that?
He did not have an amulet on.
I mean, we are
Okay.
right outside her home. We could ask her about the amulets if we want to. Get a reminder.
I'd rather we didn't. That amulet could have probably costed a lot of lives here, and I don't think that's something we should really be bringing up at this point.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure the amulet would have been safe in this town.
And even
Lord.
if she could heal,
It
What
was.
George says. I'd rather we didn't. What George means. I don't want to go in and say one more thing.
pretty much.
Well, I do remember that they mentioned again that she wasn't necessarily a healer. The person that had it was just a soldier or a lieutenant, someone in the army.
There's someone in the army, and they've secured it with redeemed. They have in the secure location, which they
Strange.
usually don't disclose.
No, it's been
I'd
like
rather
that for
keep
a
it that way.
while, so...
Maybe it's meant to be more for a fighter then. It's something that basic.
We will just keep it here
I
for now.
remember-
It is safe.
Remember, Azazel said it belonged to something. Was it someone who casted magic?
Yeah, they cast magic and they were good at fighting. That's why we thought it was either a bard, a ranger, or, well, I guess a cleric could be good at fighting, but I don't know. Clerics are not especially focused in
I
fighting.
mean, if King Nilo's anything to go by.
But not clerics are very focused in fighting.
Okay, so apparently it could be a cleric too. Actually, that's probably what it is.
I just get. Well, I don't know. I just feel weird about leaving something like that in a holy city where it could tempt anybody, you know?
Listen, if they've had it secured here for this long, and it somehow got out, I'm sure my mother would inform me of it.
Besides, wouldn't the paladin have done something before going ahead and trying to kill Barbiel? If it was possible that the necklace could affect people in this city.
It can, but at the same time, someone who'd be... It'd probably be hard to get in there, at least.
Yeah, so it's safe here for now.
I think we. Alright. Then let's move on then.
Yes, I do understand your worry, and I do think something should be done. But honestly, this is the best solution for now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can figure out a way to cleanse these amulets from the Templars and then go from there.
I wonder if they'll suggest that we just burn them. If only it were that simple.
Maybe it is.
I
mean,
feel
I can always
like
test
with
that out.
I feel like with artifacts like these, it is not that simple. I feel like it would be a more specific method of disposal.
Ada will just flare dark ether in her hand. I could always corrupt it into nothing. But I feel that would release the energy in it, and that could be explosive.
That may cause more damage.
Yeah,
than-
Yeah.
I mean,
we do this the
Uplands
right
are
way
very
with no
open fields.
experiments.
Yes. It's probably too what the fuck? It's probably too dangerous to experiment with this.
I mean, imagine if the solution was really that simple.
We will find out when we ask.
I'm thinking.
Note to self.
of it.
If I ever encounter a wizard, I'm having to make something with a simple solution, so no one ever figures it out.
Question: Does George have anything
hi,
that's
Gloom Hollow.
from the Paladin?
Well,
Does George have anything from what?
The Paladin.
Let's see. I'm fairly certain you took like his sword as a trophy, quote unquote, when you killed him.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to lead the party?
Ophi.
Going once, going twice.
Ophi!
Sophie it is. I was waiting for somebody to pipe up and say
I was
they
saying,
wanted
since
to do
George probably knows where he's going, I said George should probably lead.
Alright, George it is.
it. Nope.
Nah, it's too late.
Have I just not been able to be heard this whole time?
Tauntaun, I explained it to you, boy. I was waiting for someone else to say they wanted to do it, because if someone else did before I said once, twice, and ended, then they would have to roll for it. But since nobody did until after the countdown, you get to. Who's not paying attention now?
Well, no, because, like, I had been talking earlier, but, like, nobody responded to anything I was saying.
I didn't hear much that you said.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
What?
This whole time we could just decide for ourselves.
Decide what? Ah.
We literally could have just done that and be like, look, I'm doing it.
And you may have been muted, Scorp.
I
You do
think
have
you
a
were.
tendency. You do have a tendency to mute yourself.
turning into a.
I was the one. I thought I was the one who had that tendency.
You both.
You both do.
So real quick, as the
Somehow your
walking,
tendency came to me.
Gorge is actually going to take out the sword himself, and he's gonna say, "I'm gonna actually check on something."
The power of
And
grace bowl.
He's going to attempt to scry the paladin with the sword.
Oh shit, George can scry?
Yeah, he's been able to scry.
I forgot this creature existed.
What creature?
It's an aberration that's basically just a massive spider legs.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh god.
Interesting.
It has
Alright, it's
no.
2 Ophies. I'm assuming
has-
this one isn't supposed to be here.
It has no. It has no body. It has no nothing. It's literally just a fucking entity that's just spider legs.
Alright, so where are we going?
It has no style. It has no grace.
The Orang?
This spider has a funny legs.
No,
We
you're
are
going
to
to the cult.
To the cult!
Oh, they're here?
Maybe.
No,
Do you remember?
I do not.
Does Ophi know where the cult is supposed to be at-ish?
Roll a
George.
history. Hold on, George. I'll get back to you in your scry in a second.
Ophi.
That's about knowing where they're going.
Because
It's
I have
not
to
that
read.
axe.
I have to read your spell because he has a chance to save.
Ophi got a 17.
No, you didn't. You
Minus
got a-
3, apparently?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
remember-
How many long rests have I had since then?
Fairly certain you've only had the one.
They bring both
Might have been
stuff.
just one.
So 14.
So let's see. So.
Can we take a 3-day nap?
Nope.
How about a 4-day?
Nope.
Yeah, we have 2 people in the party that are currently unable to perform at their best.
All right. So George, as you attempt to scry, you feel the spell attempting to get the location. However, as it's about to, the spell fails as it appears the paladin resists the scry, and you are not able to see his location.
Issues, George?
Just trying to see if I can get a read on where the paladin is at, but he resisted the spell.
If only it were that easy, huh?
Yeah, if only. Actually, looking at the sword he has, does it look magical at all, or is it just simply just a regular sword?
Roll Arcana. That's a sword. That's a good sword right there. Clearly, this is nothing but a sword.
That sword does some good chopping.
Can I Ada roll Arcana to take a look?
Was it your idea? I mean, you can, I guess, but
Yeah, she's there with him in this conversation. Let's see.
Quick, everybody, dog pile on it.
Wow.
The sword eludes all identification.
hold on, I can't actually see what you. All right, that's definitely a sword. Looks like a sword.
We can
You're
get,
sure that it
Sharpshooter.
is a sword?
if you want,
What
you can
about
get
a sword?
Tauntaun's identifieds when we start moving.
We're not moving already.
No, we haven't figured out where we're going.
I put in shit posting the thing that's just a massive spider legs.
What?
It's an aberration, and that's its body.
Ooh.
That's
Can
literally.
Tauntaun get one?
Fun.
Then give it to
That's-
Edel Sarday, just be like, look! Otherworldly spider.
I don't know why, but that one makes me a little uncomfortable. I
It's
like
just spider
spiders,
legs.
but I don't like it.
It's
It's just like 30 spiders.
It's just a massive fucking legs.
It's uncanny valley. I don't like it. I probably
Well,
I
the
would feel the
aberrations for you.
same. I'd feel the same way if I saw someone that was just legs, like just a ball of legs.
All right, so who remembers where they need to go?
I rolled a 14, you never answered me, you got obsessed with ball of spider leg.
Yeah, unfortunately 14, especially since you live on the other side of the continent, doesn't really help you much.
Okay, no, I remember now.
George is
George,
very
you
need to
focused
go-
on this sword.
You definitely need to go northeast.
This is not the Templars. This is one of Zardak's places because he's neighboring. It's here. Somewhere around here.
Are
I
you
don't know. I
sure?
feel like we need to go north.
That's where, no. And, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have Ada roll history. I know it was mentioned. She knows. Let's just see if she remembers. Does she remember?
Since you have done most of your adventuring on this side of the continent, it is, in fact, this kingdom here.
This is what
This
Zardak's place?
Yes.
What the
This is the
fuck?
vampire region that Zardak controls.
Motherfucker. You know what? You know what?
Let's just go unlock that part of the
Sworn it
map
was
already.
northeast, though.
There
Stop
you
drawing
go.
shit in the darkness that you can't see.
The V is for vampire.
I see a B.
Tauntaun only got a 12.
Oh, we are going this way.
Yeah,
So
but
wait,
isn't it northeast?
That means
No, that's where the pirates are.
Really?
Yes.
George.
that's better.
Huh. Must be sleep. Must be tired.
Must be.
Also, Tauntaun, can you tell
See
if
for
the sword
Zardak.
is magical or not? Because he kind of takes it out of his sheath.
Yeah, I can. Let me just summon the cart. Who the hell's summoning what's pulling the cart?
I thought there are too many people here for the cart.
We got rope.
How would that help?
Tie a few people to
I
the
miss
top.
our stagecoach.
Yeah, I'm actually having... I'm gonna look into that. We do probably have to go back to my town.
We can do that later. For now, it looks like we're going to be walking.
I don't know, how big of a cart can I make with this thing?
I don't know. Tell me how big
It
of a
just
cart-
says any land vehicle.
And
You guys forget I can do that, right?
Yeah, but there are too many people here for Windwalk.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do have far too
way
many.
too
picked
many
up
people.
4 more people. So there's 15 people and you can target 11.
Forgot about the boys.
That it takes the form
Yeah,
of
just
a
non-military
non-military
land.
vehicle of your choice appearing in range in an unoccupied space.
Alright, we
So,
gotta look at all the friggin' land vehicles in D&D,
I guess we can get the stagecoach.
you can't get the stage.
I was gonna say, quick, did Solaria vet cars yet?
So, by the way the spell works, you can definitely get a cart big enough, but whether or not you can get an animal big enough animals to pull the cart is an entirely different question.
This is true. We might have to
bigger-
buy some more horses.
Time to pull out the old hat.
Nah, start pulling them out of the bag. Yours last longer than mine. Tauntaun's gonna just start drawing a really
Yes,
big
I did.
fucking circle.
Where's the dice roller? There you go. Hiya. Ooh, that's a good
To
one, I
self,
think.
invest in elephants.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
I'll see you Monday.
Hit the deck.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks.
Why? Is it the badger?
As
It's a
she
giant
says,
badger.
as she says this, a giant badger appears, but it just sniffs at the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Oh, good.
What do
really
badgers
friendly
look
one this
like
time.
again? Are we looking at a European or a honey?
This one, they're normally they're honey badgers. This one's a European badger.
Ophi's just gonna kind of go up
Yeah,
to it
lucky
and just
this
hold
time.
his hand out.
It'll sniff at your hand, but upon seeing no food, it will go back to its sniffing. Its snuffing.
Does
It
Ophi
snuffs.
know enough about animals? Is he
Okay,
proficient
so
in
I've got
animal?
2 more pulls.
Roll
He is
an
not
animal.
proficient in
One.
animal, but he has a 5. What a shame. Would really love that advantage. Oh well,
Still 13. That's not bad.
it's not too bad.
I was gonna say, Jubilee might give you the help action, which would have given you the nat 20, but
Nah, Ophi just sees adorable fuzzy thing and he wants to be friends.
it's good, but I'm going to need something bigger to help out.
You try to pet it, but ultimately, even with how docile it seems, it scurries away as you attempt to pet it, and then goes back to looking for food.
I got
He's
another
gonna
one.
pull out some berries, then hold them out to potential new friend.
Beastie's gonna try and pet it.
Roll animal.
Well, now there's
handling.
2 of them, so good luck.
Well, shit.
The second one is not nearly as friendly as the first, as it pops into existence, hissing. And
Hit the
snarling.
deck!
Beastie hisses back.
It will eventually scurry off to go do other badgery things.
How did I get badger twice? How did I get giant badger twice in a row? Alright, one more
How
try.
did you get 2 different giant badgers?
I don't know. Ooh, this one's the giant elk. Hey, we got a winner.
But is that one
Hubert.
strong enough to pull the carriage?
Hubert will eventually finish his spell and conjure his steed, which is in the shape of a giant spider, which should be enough.
2 giant creatures, and if we can wrangle the badgers, or at the very least the docile one.
Ada will look to the
Yeah,
docile
I
one.
wouldn't try wrangling the one that hiss. I don't know why I keep getting badgers.
Does the docile one look wrangleable?
No, it. I mean, anything is possible, but it's off doing its own thing.
Ophi's still holding out berries towards it.
Oh.
It's not. It doesn't seem interested in the berries.
Sad Ophi noises.
Oh, my animal handling has a 4. That's actually pretty good.
Is this enough to pull the carriage?
Jubilee will at least try to get it.
The elk and the spider you think should be enough.
Very well.
Yeah, it's a giant elk, not a regular sized one, so we should be good. I guess the giant badger is just the bonus.
Yeah, Tauntaun's working on summoning the cart.
You would have summoned the card at the same time that Hubert summoned the spider.
Alright,
I'm
now
still
I
gonna
gotta
try to
knock
see if
down
I
my...
can get the badger to cooperate with us.
That should be back.
15.
That should
That's
be
not bad.
back. Where is... Ah, there it is. Scrivener. Down you go. The only thing I ever use Scrivener on, this goddamn cart. Because I have no good 3rd level spells. Or even 2nd level spells.
Just trying to get the giant badger to chill with us, and 15's not bad.
Alright. So what was that animal handling for, Jubilee?
Yeah, no, I was trying to get the badger to see if it'll come with us and chill with us, the docile one, not the hissing one.
No, it doesn't seem interested. It's beginning to meander off. To go do docile badgery things.
And after 24 hours, it's gonna just
Oh, well.
poof. And I'm gonna laugh if it was in a fight with a bear when it goes poof. Imagine the look on the bear's face
That'll
when
be-
that happens. Just
The one confused bear. At first it's a giant badger, and that's probably the size of it, and then all of a sudden it poofs, like, what the fuck? Pop. What the fuck?
Alright, so.
Well, let's hook them up and away we go.
And away we go.
And away we go.
Yes,
Seriously need to get this hat.
That's the thing, and Tauntaun identifies the sword. George is probably gonna try to get like a short rest in. If he can, I don't know if that's possible.
I mean, theoretically, so long as the trip isn't too terrible.
yeah, he's just gonna pop in, take the sword, and start it into Fern.
Alright.
I just read something about the thing. Apparently any creature I pull from is always friendly to me.
Yeah, except for the badger. That's my own rules.
Yeah, honey badgers aren't friendly to anyone.
That's
They're
fair.
just fuck around find outs.
Everything else will be friendly to you, no questions asked, except the badger.
Except for specifically the honey
Even the
badger.
docile one.
The docile one's just not
one's
gonna
chill.
kill you.
He's so cool. He cool. He cool.
He vibe.
But
He's doing his own. He's just doing his own thing.
But as you identify it, Tauntaun, you come to find out that the sword is actually a +2 weapon that you can use a bonus action as. You can use a bonus action if you are a paladin, and it will allow you to smite as if you had used a 2nd level spell slot to smite with once per day.
George, did you want to keep this sword?
Yeah, it is kind of like a trophy. Why?
It does its best in the hands of a paladin. Are you a paladin?
Not really. No.
Well, I'll leave it up to you. It's your sword. I think we only have Hubert as a paladin.
Because maybe Hubert can teach me how to be a paladin.
He probably could. I'm not gonna stop you from becoming a paladin.
Hubert slowly wondering why everybody wants him to teach them how to do shit.
Tauntaun has never asked him to teach him how to do anything. He's asked him to teach Patterson how to do things.
He
Listen,
counts
George
that as
hasn't
you.
either. He just threw it out there so like just a random side comment.
Yes, but at this point, he's been asked by Thorgrim to get taught something. He's been asked by Tauntaun multiple times to teach Patterson how to do something. He got asked by Jubilee to teach her how to fight. He's been asked by Adelsar Day for a gun. People just keep asking him for shit, and he's just confused. He is the most unapproachable person in the party, and everyone's just like, "Hey, Hubert."
I don't even remember what Thorgrim asked him.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember Thorgrim asked for something.
Yeah, it was something, but I just don't remember what.
How to get maidens?
No, that wasn't that. It was definitely something to do with fighting.
All right, Bill. Ophi, since you're the one in charge, you need to move the.
How many squares?
Move one at a time.
Okay. Because sometimes you tell me to do 2 at a time.
Yeah. Each square you move, I have to roll to see if something occurs, but you gotta give me just.
Okay.
Random encounter chart, go.
All right. So, as you are all traveling along, due to the activities you have gotten into, the sun is beginning to set, but it's very early evening. The sun is out, just hugging the horizon, and as it does, you see glowing beetles floating through the air, drifting aimlessly, minding their own business as you all travel.
Ophi's gonna try and eat one.
Okay.
What?
Roll a sleight of hand to see if you can catch it.
Where is sleight of hand? There is sleight of hand. 11. I keep getting net 20s on the other side of it. Move it over.
You cannot seem to grab the beetle, as they are surprisingly elusive and manage to flutter out of the way before you can get a firm grasp upon them.
I wish to roll a nature check to determine what these beetles are.
Okay. They are glowing beetles.
Fascinating.
Can Beastie roll to see if she knows anything interesting about these glowing beetles aside from the fact that they glow?
Roll nature.
Holy shit! Rolling 20 and a 19.
I
Wow.
roll in that 20. They glow. That's it.
They are known as the night glow beetles. They are a docile creature that have that obviously have glowing properties to them. However, they the reason they glow is a deterrent to predators, because anybody who eats one will glow very brightly for 24 hours.
Oh my god.
Beastie's gonna try and grab one.
Oh
Roll
my
sleight of
fucking
hand.
god.
Goblin Nightlight.
Let's see. Can she do it? Hey!
Do manage to grab a beetle.
Yep. She's gonna eat it.
Okay. You now shed 30 feet of bright light. Anybody who relies on dark vision cannot see past this threshold.
She just grins at everyone. Adel just stares at her like, what the hell?
Ow, my eyes.
Why is
Ow.
she glowing?
I think
She
it has...
She ate a fucking beetle and started.
Question.
Also, Beastie, these beetles are excruciatingly bitter.
She's fine with eating dirt. You think bitter is bad for her?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does this also affect Devil's Sight?
Yes. Devil Sight is ultimately dark vision, and dark vision cannot see through light. So, if there is 30 feet of light, you can see 30 feet, and that's it.
Beastie is looking herself over. Haha, me glowing.
Yeah, you've also doomed us all if there's anything more than 30 feet away from you.
Good. It's see me first, then we fight.
No, it's gonna see all of us. You're glowing around all of us.
Ah, okay.
We
Some
can't
of us
see
can't
past.
see either.
You
You've
should train.
blinded like a good chunk of us.
You should train eyes.
It is kind of very bright.
Yes. Okay.
You are.
Me will
you are
sit on top
oppressively
of.
bright.
Me will sit on top of carriage, act like nightlight, and she'll go and sit on top of the carriage.
Okay.
I mean, it is getting late, so should we try setting up a camp soon?
Probably a good idea.
We can probably get a little farther before we do.
Fair point.
Alright, Ophi, move a square. Alright, so as the sun begins setting and it slowly becomes night, you have found that you have begun traveling next to a river. The water babbles quietly as you travel along its coast, and as the sun begins to set and you continue forward, the river will begin glowing a soft purple. And as you continue along, eventually finding what you have determined to be your campsite due to the fact that the night is slowly coming to claim all the daylight, you find yourselves here.
Huh. Wow. Our camp is already there, and we didn't even reach it yet.
What check is required to
I don't know if that's
determine...
our camp.
What check is required to determine why the lake is purple? Or why the river is purple?
Arcana.
Arcana. Magic check.
Curious about the
it's
purple.
purple.
It is definitely purple.
Very purple. Fascinating.
Bottle is also.
I'm curious.
I'm George. Wait, no, that's George. Never mind. I can't even do that joke.
So, Otto, you're not entirely sure why it's glowing purple. You just know it's glowing purple. Whereas Tauntaun and Adel Sarday, you can tell that some sort of magic is at work. Jubilee, you know that the reason it is glowing purple is in fact because magic is leaking into it and giving the water a magical glow.
This
Also-
water's polluted with magic.
Now that Jubilee and Adel Sarday are not within the radius of shining light by the Gabo, you two can actually see a campsite across the river which has a fire crackling, meaning that it is fairly fresh.
Yeah, someone has been or still is here.
It's definitely a fresh fire. Also, be careful not to get fall in the water. And relay this to everyone else. The water's polluted with magic runoff.
Ada was going to point down. There's a bridge over there.
You can't see
Let's
that
make
far.
our way to it then.
Huh? Is it that
It is
dark?
It is nighttime, so it is dark, yes.
Even Tauntaun can't see that far. He's
Alright,
only got
never mind.
120.
Adel Sarday also has 120, but still.
Do I have to roll anything to find the bridge?
I mean, you can explore.
She will explore. Try to find a way across.
Let's try to find a good spot.
Elvie and Thorgrim are just moving out of the way of the giant glowing goblin. Because it's like, ow, dark vision, ow, stop.
She's not a giant glowing goblin. She's just a goblin with a large radius of glow.
Well, she's got giant muscles.
By the way, light, it burns.
We tried to move away from you. Why were you moving closer?
She's just
ahead.
going to walk on ahead while whistling.
Don't goblins also have dark vision?
Yes.
Meaning
she's-
she also
you're
can't see
blind.
past 30 feet.
Yeah.
I don't know why you were measuring out that far, Phenom.
I
You
want
can't
to
see
see-
past.
I want to see how far it was. But I
You
guess
have
she
a
can't
radius
see
of
at all.
30 feet.
Yeah, you can only see that far.
And everyone within that radius can only see what's in the radius.
Oh, look, she's in the water.
Is she? Oh.
Yeah, you went straight across the little dip here where there was just water.
Okay, so eventually, Beastie, as you walk along, you do find a very unstable looking makeshift bridge.
Beastie will turn to where she thinks the others are and waves. There's a bridge.
Is it safe?
Leave it to our firefly to find something.
Me check.
Does anyone know how heavy a tree is?
Very.
She'll then start tentatively trying to go across to check if it's safe.
Roll
Probably ready
acrobatics.
for it.
Oh fuck.
It's what?
She's
Trees
checking
are
if it
very
was
heavy.
safe. She was checking if it was safe, and it is not safe. Oh, well, that's for Beastie anyway, so she got a 19.
Oh yeah. It's a little rickety, but you managed to get across the first part of it with no problem.
Will I have to roll again if she goes back?
Yes. And it's acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, why didn't you tell me sooner? God damn it.
Because I just rechecked my notes. And who cares? You passed.
Yeah, but she could have passed better.
Well, she wants to make it safer for the others, so she can, I guess, roll athletics to do it again, to go across again. Okay.
So you want to roll athletics or acrobatics to go back across?
Athletics.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
You once again make it across with no issues.
Okay. So the ground is just like ground, right? Not solid stone.
Yeah, seems like it.
The ground is made of ground.
She's going to stab Scraw into the ground, and then it's going to make her way across again.
Doesn't Scrawl only have 30 feet of chain?
40 feet.
40 feet of chain?
Yeah.
So if you stab Scraw into the ground, you can go exactly as far as you did.
Yeah. She's
and only
making
that far.
She's making it easier for the others.
Roll athletics to go across the bridge. This time as you're going along, the bridge wobbles very dangerously under you, but you still manage to make it across.
Ugh. Well,
Hey, how fast is the water running?
Hello. I don't know, it's running like water. I don't know the speed at which water runs in a river.
Is it a safe speed to put a pontoon on? Or is this
Just
closer to rapids?
Just so long as you're willing to lose the pontoon, sure.
So there's Otto over there and
How
sees
big are
him doing
pontoons?
that. He's gonna remember how he has no sense of social awareness, so he's just gonna yell over at the camp. Hi, is anyone over there?
Can you even see the... Oh, you can see the fire, so you know there's a camp over there. You get no reply from the camp. You are unsure if there's anybody currently in it.
Oh. Oh god, Otto, why will she be so ignorant to fucking danger? He's gonna cast fly and try to fly over towards the
Oh
camp.
my god.
Where are you going, rabbit?
Oh, going to the fire. So he casts fly on himself and starts flying over towards the camp.
Okay.
Wait.
Go ahead and start moving your token, Otto.
Okay.
Can Tauntaun see anyone at the camp?
Edo will see Otto flying over and it's like,
Hold
oh
on,
my
I gotta
goodness.
fact check this. Okay. Do in fact see Otto flying.
Just barely.
Okay. So she was going to take the bridge, but she will head back over here and will just listen in case Otto needs some backup very quickly.
Okay. So Otto, as you get to the camp, you can tell that it has been made within the last few hours. Though the fire is beginning to dim a bit, as it has not gotten any extra fuel to keep it a roaring fire. You see strips of jerky hung over the fire to try and tenderize it a little bit. Cook it to the best of its abilities, but it is still just a ration. The fire's not going to make it much more edible. You see one pack in each of the tents, which you have determined are explorers' packs. However, you do not see any evidence of any people within the camp.
Huh. So I kind of take a look around and see if he sees anything else of note.
Roll investigation.
In the meantime, Skilloy's is gonna join him over there with his gemlings.
How tall is the wall?
Wall?
On the other side?
Oh.
The cliff?
It's on the same level. It's no taller than the side you're on.
Okay.
I mean, except for the
Then
little
how far
indent.
down is the water?
The water is about 10 feet down.
Okay, so. Which I have to
Otto,
add.
you really shouldn't be running off like that.
I don't think there's anyone even here. As he kind of continues just to look around.
As you look
Oh, I
around,
can make
Otto,
that.
you see a cave just up ahead that has a glow emanating from it.
Oh. He's gonna start walking over towards it.
Otto, we really should wait for the others, young one.
I think it's fine. Gonna step closer to the cave to see see if we can see inside of it.
You're not my dad! I can approach any dangerous thing I want to.
Alright. Seriously though, Otto, this should be close enough.
Alrighty, so... Ophi, how the fuck you get over there?
It's only about 95 with a dash or a double dash. He can clear it through running.
So just to be clear...
Basically don't monk shit.
So just to be clear, you ran on the water.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh god.
He ran across the top of it. Like a
He
monk.
touched it.
Okay.
So
Just
nothing happened.
jumped over it.
I've taken note of what I need to know.
I mean, he could have, but that requires the use of an ability.
Well, Hill is gonna look to the others. It seems like people have already went across. Well,
Yeah, it would appear so. I don't really have a way to get over there.
there is a way. There is a bridge.
Jubilee, might I make a recommendation? Chaos,
Yes.
I was speaking to you.
While Hubert was speaking
Sorry,
to Jubilee.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Hubert looks to Jubilee and goes, "May I make a recommendation?"
Which is?
Cast Dispel Magic on the goblin.
Yeah. She's just gonna kind of tap the goblin on the head.
Not from that far, you're not.
What do you mean? I'm right next to the goblin.
No,
No,
you're,
you're
not.
not.
Yeah.
The
my
goblin's across
screen, I
the
am.
bridge. Hold on, I can fix this. There we go.
Yeah, the goblin was right here on my screen, so
Yeah, the goblin was not there for the rest of us.
No, Goblin was in the middle of the bridge.
Mhm.
Oh, you're going across the
sorry.
bridge? Roll athletics or acrobatics if you're going across the bridge.
Remember, the chain is
Acrobatics
there,
and
so it
Jubilee,
should be able to help you.
She did not say she was grabbing the chain, so
Bruh.
she does not get the existence of it.
God damn it.
She got a 25 anyway.
Jubilee just kind of just does it. She starts strutting.
Just.
And when she gets to Goblin, gonna just tap her on the head with a dish.
I don't have a way to get over there.
There is a bridge, Tauntaun.
A bridge that requires athletics or acrobatics.
We can assist you, Tauntaun.
The goblin put down a chain that you can hold to get across.
And, Beastie, you are no longer glowing.
Beastie looks to herself and then glares at Jubilee.
Much better.
Hey,
Sorry, but the rest of us couldn't see.
but I was shiny.
And you can be shiny again another time.
I might not see those beetles again.
Well, right now the curious child is wandering off without us, so we really need to catch up with them.
2 of the curious children are wandering off without you.
And the only one that was able to keep up with them is the old man.
So, we have come across a problem.
Which is?
Not many of us can fit on that island that the goblin is standing on.
Can't they go past her?
I would assume so, but we don't know what is past the goblin.
I mean, I can attempt to go across. If worst comes to worst, I can still fly, so.
Let's see, how far does telekinesis reach?
George will start making his way across the bridge.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Don't forget the chain.
Yeah, it's also gonna try to hold on to the chain, I guess.
Roll athletics or acrobatics with advantage.
I remember George is not good at either of these, so this is interesting. Oh, good.
You're fine. You get across with no issue. The bridge doesn't even wobble.
Alright. He's gonna keep moving and try to make his way past the next bridge.
Oh, are you? Roll an athletics or acrobatics for me. Alright. So, George, you get here on the next bridge as your left foot breaks through one of the planks, causing you to fall down with your foot dangling through the bridge.
Ow. gonna try to not put his hands up. He's gonna try to kind of lay flat on the. He's gonna try to drag himself back up, but not by standing up on the bridge, but just like laying prone on the bridge.
So you're trying to stand up.
Well, he's trying to drag himself up, but not by standing up. Like just dragging himself out, but laying prone at the same time.
Roll athletics.
Looks like he's climbing a ladder.
Yes, good figure. So he needs to roll an athletics.
Oh, bother.
So, George, as you
George.
attempt to do this, you hear a creaking, and you break the plank in front of you and watch it fall into the water below.
George, stay there. I'm gonna come get you, okay?
Are you sure you want to add more weight to the bridge?
Tauntaun, can't you grab them telekinetically?
Depending how far they are. See. Oh, yeah, I can grab them. George, this is gonna feel weird.
It's not exactly the thing I want to hear while dangling on top of the bridge.
You're not dangling anymore. I mean, I guess you can resist, but Tauntaun is picking you up with telekinesis.
Part of me wants to resist because the only context he got was this is gonna feel weird, but he won't.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, you are just being grabbed by a telekinetic force. I would assume that feels weird.
So, George, you are lifted out of your predicament. Which, Tauntaun, if you want to move him to the safety of the next island, I will require you to move forward.
Yes, that's what I'm working on. Doing a whole lot of measuries. Yeah, we're just gonna move him over onto the next island.
Okay. So, George, you are slowly lifted and set on the next island, where you discover that in order to actually reach the other side, there are 2 rocks you will have to make 2 consecutive jumps across to get to.
Huh. It's gonna kind of turn around and yell. There's also 2 rocks here, and there's no more bridge, so.
Well, once I'm over, I can telekinesis us. Probably.
Can you telekinesis all of us?
Can you not?
Not all at the same time.
Can you not telekinesis yourself over?
I feel like I've asked that before, and I was told no.
And you would be right. I'm not giving you suit and fly.
Bro. Why bring it up then?
Because it's Hubert. He doesn't know that he can't do it. Hubert doesn't have access to 5th level spells. He doesn't know the limitations of it.
Hubert, as much as I wish I could say yes, no, I can't.
Beastie will pull the sword out of the ground and pull over to herself while looking to the other island.
What the hell, Beastie?
Spindly, can you throw me?
Hold on. Real quick. You gotta do something.
Are you talking to me?
No, you dancer.
Hold on, the DM has to do something real quick. I don't know what he's doing. Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, with Team... I don't know.
Okay, so I decided that it felt like I was wrong with the telekinesis thing. Apparently, you can levitate yourself indirectly with telekinesis.
What do you mean indirectly?
So you cannot use it on yourself, specifically.
But I can use it on an object that is under my feet?
Correct.
Anyone
So
got a broom?
So I was correct in saying you couldn't do it, but you can do it indirectly.
Anyone got a broom or a carpet?
Loophole has been found.
We're gonna half-ass a broom of
You can
flying
learn-
or a carpet of flying?
You could probably even use one of your own party members.
Keep in mind, Tauntaun,
I do
Getting-
have to keep it on it.
the rug is not going to be stiff You will be moving one part of the rug, not the entire rug, and keeping it stiff for the weight of everybody.
That is true. Let's go with. Does anyone have
Well,
a
it only has to
broom
be for him.
or a staff? Because I ain't got either of those. I cast out of a book.
Hey, Tauntaun, can you do it on B or LB? We're probably two of the lightest people here.
I can do up to 1,000 pounds, so long as you aren't morbidly obese. I can handle any of you.
And trees weigh up to a ton,
So,
he can't do a tree.
Yeah, I can't do a tree. Unfortunate. At least
So,
for now. Once I'm able to upcast it.
grab onto Hubert and then grab onto Thorgrim and just use it on him and float yourself on top of him.
I'm not gonna stand on Thorgrim. That's rude.
Yeah, what?
Just piggyback.
He comes up to my knees.
Yeah, and?
That's not a piggyback. That's just standing on him.
I could, like, press you over my head and carry you.
We're talking about telekinesis.
Fireman carry.
Are there
There you
any?
go. Yeah, fireman carry. He can just put you over his shoulders and then you do it on him. Boom.
I was thinking
Problem
more
solved.
gorilla press, but yeah.
Anyways, Tauntaun's just going to move Jubilee to the next island.
Wow.
Okay, Jubilee, you
I
resist.
can move by myself.
So, are you going to resist? Okay, you did not resist.
No, but I will be. I do not resist, but under protest.
I guess Beastie will just go ahead across. Beastie will just go ahead across. Yeah. Well,
Athletics or acrobatics?
well,
Tauntaun's
that's
just
13.
ready to catch.
Alright, so Beastie, as you're going across, you don't notice the plank that George accidentally broke out, and you actually slip through it and manage to catch yourself before you fall into the water.
Well, will she have to roll to get out of this situation?
Athletics. Alright.
Goblin, no
Not-
left path.
You very briefly slip through the hole and just clamber out with no issue, and then continue across the bridge.
Alright. Can
As
she?
if you're going, well, that was fucking weird.
She can see this, yeah? And it's
Yeah.
not on a wall or anything?
No, it is not a wall.
Alright.
If you're going to ask if you can throw straw to embed it into the ground, no.
No, she was going to embed scraw into the ground and then jump across.
No. You do not have the correct angle you need in order to embed straw into the ground by throwing it.
No, it's the ground that she's
Well, I'm
standing
gonna.
on.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah, you can do that.
Alright. So, can she do that and then try and jump across?
It's athletics or acrobatics to hop.
Alright.
And you're out of my range of being able to be saved.
Raging doesn't give you advantage on athletics, does it? I don't remember.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
She'll activate her tattoos. Let's see how.
All
Okay.
strength based checks and saves.
Wow. Unneeded, I think.
You
Oh,
do manage
dear.
to hop to the next rock, but you find that it is a bit more wet than the other rocks that you have walked across.
Ew,
Oh, hold on. I forgot.
it's wet.
3. Please let this be the teleporting one. Please. It's not. It's the pixie. Great. Useless.
You really love that pixie.
Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
Alright. Guess she'll try again. Hopping.
Roll athletics.
Tauntaun
Nice.
will be ready to catch her if she fall.
She manages to make it across with no issue.
One more time.
Where did you embed straw? I need to know this.
Over here.
Kind of where I'm standing, I think.
It's right here.
Okay.
Alright.
Jubilee thought to hold on to the end just in case it wants to come up.
One more time. Holy shit.
Good thing you were raging.
Yep.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Okay.
Should be.
She'll hop over here and look back to George and Jubilee. You can come You can come now. Use chain.
The chain is currently dangling over the water and not over the rocks.
Does that make it athletics or acrobatics to get across it?
It is over one of the rocks.
Man, I can't do anything.
It was a good idea.
Jubilee's just gonna shrug and start jumping.
Roll athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobats. Oh shit.
Alright, so as Jubilee jumps, she lands on the rock, and due to the fact that it is more wet, slips and is about to fall into the drink.
Oh, she's in my range of catching.
And you did say you were waiting, so Jubilee, before you touch the drink, you feel yourself stop as Tauntaun catches you with his telekinesis.
Thank you.
The power of mental mage.
I feel so useful!
I heard say there was a chain, and George is going to try to military shimmy across.
Okay, athletics.
Just...
Tauntaun, if you can hold the sword in the ground, can you do that? So George doesn't fall in?
George is falling in.
George,
shit.
Never mind.
as George was stepping toward the chain, he slips off the rock and heads towards the drink.
Tauntaun is still ready to catch people.
You said specifically Jubilee, but I...
No, he said to catch anyone that's moving.
Okay.
I keep saying it for everyone that moves.
Like, we're doing it one at a time, so...
I'll allow it for now.
No go in the purple water.
Alright, so George, right before you touch the drink and with a panicked squeak from Tauntaun, you manage to get caught and you don't fall in. So where are you moving him, Tauntaun?
To the other rock.
Alright, George, you cheated the system and you get placed on the next rock.
He rolled a 6, but he still got on the other rock.
Try to jump over again.
Roll athletics or acrobatics. Now,
Remember
the chain...
George, please.
The chain is specifically over this rock, so if you use the chain, you will have advantage.
Yeah, he's gonna
However,
use the
after
chain.
this, you're out of my saving range, so you're on your own.
Oh
Man,
my god.
what the fuck? Bro!
Because literally, this rock is just right on my.
It's like as
the
if
end
he got
of my
right
range.
here and then immediately just fucking slip.
Alright,
George tactically sound, but not agile or strong at all.
so...
See, it's easy. Phases right through the rock.
Oh, this'll be easy. Grabs chain, goes to jump, jumps, slips on rock, wasn't actually holding chain. So George, you fall in the drink.
Whoop. Uh
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and now you're over here.
Oh god.
Oh, it's flowing that way.
Alright.
George is
Let's see.
just pretty much.
Oh, hey,
immediately
he's in
gonna
my
be-
range now. Can I
Oh.
grab him?
You can grab him.
So
Okay,
George is George is gonna react and just start flying.
okay.
Oh, if he's just gonna fucking fly, then no sense grabbing him.
I mean, there is a sense, because he has to roll athletics to get out of the current.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll just grab and throw him up.
Alright, so you are thrown out of the drink, George, and you are currently flying, and now I need to... Okay, really noted.
Can't wait to find out what these rolls are for.
As your clothes are now glowing a faint purple.
It's wild magic water, like in that place with the blue water, ain't it?
Yep.
Either that
What the
or
fuck
S-
did 83 do?
It's radioactive. That can't be good.
What? Radioactive water?
Fly across and just try to dry himself off.
Okay.
I guess try to catch me, Tauntaun, if I fail.
Not a problem.
Athletics or acrobatics, Julie?
Yeah, not the best, but not the worst either.
You manage to land on the next rock, but you are currently clinging to the rock with your feet dangling over the edge.
Alright, don't worry. Nope, don't worry. I got it, Tauntaun.
Roll
Just gonna
athletics.
take my time.
Can Tauntaun just
Oh, no.
give her a boost?
Sure. Roll athletics with advantage.
Okay. One more time.
Kind of funny that Jubilee is actually somehow stronger than George physically.
That's because Jubilee's a werewolf, so her strength actually got bumped up to.
Nah, it's all the kegels.
14.
For someone that's
Yeah,
a werewolf, she hasn't transformed into a wolf yet.
Bards also have jack of all trades for their skills, so.
To be fair, Tauntaun's also a werewolf.
Yeah, the
Neither
other
is
Strength is
tra-
still
Thorgrim.
invisible.
yeah, neither
You-
of them
you are not-
transformed.
Tauntaun is not a werewolf.
Oh, he's not?
No,
Okay.
You are
Wait,
not
then
a
why
werewolf.
did I get one of the resistances?
For reasons. But you
Okay.
are not specifically a werewolf.
Spoilers.
Jubilee is a werewolf. That's the reason that her strength got bumped up because she became part of the curse. You are not a werewolf. You are technically a fake man.
Oh yeah, I'm that
Oh,
weird
yeah, we got bumped
thing.
up to 16.
Alright, so Jubilee, with a little bump to your feet, you manage to crawl yourself onto the rock with no problems.
What does it mean to be the fake of a fake? Wait, wouldn't that mean that the other Tauntaun is the fake of a fake of a fake?
And if you want to get across from the next rock, athletics or acrobatics.
Remember the chain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I use that flag with the chain? I mean, acrobatics with the chain?
That'll give you advantage if you're using the chain.
Okay, just wanted to make sure if it was a viable option. Using the
Also,
chain. I use the chain.
You, with some difficulty, manage to get yourself across.
Alright, who's next?
Question,
Got pretty much all of this except the final stretch in my domain.
What's up, George?
Let's say while they're doing that, has Otto seen anything in this cave at all, or no?
Pretty colors.
I'm assuming Ophi sees
Still
the
is at
same.
this point.
Yes.
Gonna hold both of you back. Like, no.
You both see very pretty colors.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Otto?
Huh?
There's treasure in that there cave.
Willis
That's
is grabbing
not
hold of him by the
colors.
scruff. No.
Colors for colors, not magic. Or treasure.
But it's obviously an opening to another area with treasure.
He's gonna turn around and look at the colorful water and sees George glowing purple.
Glowing purple and soaking wet. Wait, hold on. I gotta fact check this. You do not see George.
Oh, he just looks back and just
But
sees the water.
he is
there.
glowing though, so then
It would be. He wouldn't know it was George. He would just see a purple humanoid shape.
Oh, that's because he's walking back over towards the purple humanoid shape.
yeah, that's the real treasure right there.
There's something glowing over there, actually. So he kind of points out the purple
Well, this is
humanoid.
Because Gillis is falling out while dragging Ophi.
Well, hey,
Ophi,
no,
you-
let go of me.
You are being dragged, so move with
No, you
Skellius.
two are getting too far away
Can
from
I
the
try and get out of the grab?
Roll athletics or acrobatics to try and squiggle your way out.
I'll rage
Skellius,
I will literally rage for this.
Literally one away from a nat 20 and the other one was a nat 20.
Alright, so Ophi is a 25. Skellius. Okay, 25 still beats you. So,
Yeah.
Ophi does manage to squiggle his way out of the grapple.
I shall wait on cave.
Master Ophius, I must insist that you come over here this instant.
You're not my dad.
You're also not mine, so can you please let go of me?
Children, you really need to behave, and we really need to rejoin our compatriots.
We aren't gonna rush into the cave. Probably.
Beautiful lady, puts down Otto.
Thank you. So he continues to walk.
Immediately
around.
rush into the cave.
As I was gonna head towards the purple humanoid shape.
I took Dragonborn aneurysm.
The both of us just went, "You're not my dad. Let go of us."
We're not going
Alright.
to rush into the cave. Rushes into the cave.
Did Ophi actually rush
No.
into the cave? Okay, so Otto, as you get up to the humanoid shape, you find that it is George, and you find that he is dripping wet. And he does not look any... and George, you notice you are not any more dry than when you got in the water.
You're permanently wet now.
He's just always
I was
moist.
just like, why is this is not leaving? Why am I still wet?
He's moist.
Can
Also,
Otto try to
does-
see if he has any idea what this is actually? Now he's looking at it up close.
You can cast Identify.
He will cast Identify.
Alright, so you cast Identify and discover that George's clothing are now considered to be the ever-damp clothing. They will always be wet.
Good God.
I mean, it's better than the jar of infinite oil with a sock in it, which is what generates the infinite oil.
I was just gonna let him know. Yeah, your clothes are gonna stay like that forever now. They're kind of always wet. The fuck?
They also provide no other benefit other than being constantly wet.
You're gonna catch a cold. That's your benefit.
Apparently, being wet doesn't make you catch a cold.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I learned.
Yeah, being wet doesn't make you sick. It just lowers your immune system and makes you potentially more susceptible to becoming sick, but being wet in and of itself does not make you sick.
Weird.
Well,
But
I'm just gonna.
it is specifically if the water is so cold that it lowers your reaction, your immune system reaction.
So
Anyway,
it's just his
George-
clothes and not his armor too, right? Or is it also his armor?
Just your clothes.
Okay, good. George, if that's the case, he's just gonna. Actually, it's fucking cold. I just remembered it's fucking nighttime too. Oh, this fucking sucks.
There's also 1, 2, 3, 4 people who can currently see you, not counting Otto. 5 people who
Tauntaun?
can currently see you, not counting Otto. So 6 if we are counting Otto. Does Elvie also have 120 feet of dark vision?
I don't know if she does. Does she
don't
have
know-
superior dark vision?
I don't know if it's superior dark vision, but she definitely has dark vision.
Dark
Yeah,
vision normal is 60, superior is 120.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's only normal, honestly.
Hubert and Adel both have superior dark vision, so they can see 120 feet.
I still can see him with normal.
Yeah, you're one of the 6 people I was talking about.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone's just watching him strip then?
He never said that he was stripping yet.
Yeah, George is just trying to think about what he should do, and I was just gonna be like, well, while you figure that out, Mr. What's-a-lot, I'm gonna go look at this camp again.
Mr. What's a lot? Mr. Wet's a
Wet
lot.
a lot.
Alright, so who's next going?
Yeah, Mr. Wet's a lot.
Yeah, well,
So,
gas station
again,
broom
I
hall.
ask a question. Does anyone have a stick or a broom?
No.
No.
Well, I have a stick, but you're not touching it.
Adol just points over to the trees, gets a branch.
He needs something that has a lot of body to it. He wants to lift it while someone rides on it. However, using a broom or an average stick would not be a good means of doing so.
So then we would need to cut down a whole tree.
And I can't lift a whole tree.
The tree is likely too heavy.
Well, it
Far too
doesn't look
heavy.
like we have any other options than to just go across the bridge.
Also, why are these 4 sticking back here? They should be following.
Oh god, they have to get across too.
Yeah.
This is gonna take forever.
How heavy is a pontoon?
I think I'm just going to... He casts a dimension door and goes to the slightly glowing George.
Damn it! Pontoons are too heavy.
Why didn't you
Usually
take
not
one of them with... Never mind.
He took the fun one. Actually, he took one of the fun ones.
Alright, for the sake of time, I didn't want to
Hold on,
use
I
this
actually-
spell, but... She'll also cast Dimension Door and take one of them with her.
The other Tauntaun will use 2 more dimension doors to get the other fun one.
Oh,
And
alright.
you took Jack.
Yep.
Yeah, you took the sensible one. Tauntaun's just gonna go, no, my brain cells.
You had brain cells?
Yeah, they were in those 3.
Yeah, they're all in Jack.
We're just gonna look at the other tauntaun and be like,
I have 1 in Jack and half in the other 2.
You're gonna look to the other Tauntaun and what?
Can you help me with this?
Eh? What am I helping you with?
I guess they're now forever wet and magical, and that's the only thing that they do now.
Ah, that sounds awesome. Can I have them?
Do you have an extra set of clothes?
I don't know if you could put on, if you could handle my style, he says, and we'll pull out an extra set of clothes, but they're clothes that fit him.
So is it
Which
just a
he's-
bikini?
No, it's just very tight-fitting clothing, which may not be as tight on George as he's slightly shorter than the other Tauntaun, but it is very tight-fitting clothing.
Can you just
Jubilee has already gotten the popcorn
Spell
and is
this?
just watching.
I mean, I can try, he says, and we'll cast Dispel Magic,
mean-
and we'll get rid of the ever-damp clothing mechanic on them, but they're still wet. You'll have to dry them off.
Alright, that's better than nothing. And then he'll not give me a crap after that. We'll just walk over to the camp, see that there's food there, and then we'll take off his shirt and set it next to the fire.
Okay.
Well,
I thought he was just gonna eat another person's food.
while there, Adol's also going to investigate the camp, just in case.
Okay. Much like with Otto, you see a fire which is slowly dying as it has not been given fuel in quite a while. 3 tents. Each tent has a pack in it, and there are jerky provisions hanging over the fire, showing that whoever had put them there had intended to come back for them and have yet to return.
But there's no sign of who these people were? Alright.
Do any of you have an axe?
Nothing in the tent suggests anything.
Do it. I mean, there are packs, but unless you specifically tell me you're going through them, I'm not going to tell you what's in them.
I mean, I was going to go into the tent, but if I need to go through the pack
tent-
and look at
the
them,
only
then
thing-
sure.
The only thing in each tent is a pack and a bedroll. That is it.
I'll look through the packs. I'm not going to take anything. I'm just going to see what's inside.
Can I hold?
Which tent?
Let's go with this one. The one I'm on top of.
Oh, hold on, actually. The tents. They have a stick in them to keep them up, right?
Technically have 2, but yes.
State, yes.
Alright. Il's just going to go and grab one. Then we'll head over. And we'll see that it's... Huh? Athletics to take it?
Yes, it is embedded in the
They're hammered into
ground.
the ground.
Man,
It takes a while.
she ain't gonna take shit. I'll tell you what, she is weak.
You
That's
ain't
not bad.
taking shit.
George,
Anyone-
Tauntaun needs this to get across. Can you help me get this out of the tent?
Tauntaun also had a realization. Tensor's floating disc is a thing.
Alright, so... Yes, it is, but it wouldn't really help you here. Because
It wouldn't help me, but I can drag 3 people with me.
But the problem is that Tensor's floating disk will descend to the lowest level of elevation. So the moment that it would have to go from one rock to another, it would try to descend to the water.
Okay, but hear me out. I get a square. Tensor's floating disc keeps about 500 pounds off of the square that I'm moving with telekinesis. And if I'm on it, the disc follows me.
We'll have to workshop that. Hold on. So Jubilee, in the pack of the first tent, you find a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pythons, 10 torches, a tinderbox, 9 days worth of rations, and a water skin, and 50 feet of hempen rope.
Georgia. Oh, sorry. She's like, dude, that door's gonna go help. Okay, also did I get the wood stick out?
Roll athletics.
Is she helping George, or is George helping her?
I guess she will help him.
What the hell did I loan a rope trick for?
All right. You both pull, and you do not get it out.
I'll look to George and shrug. We tried.
Also, I don't remember what you did it for, Tauntaun, but it was for some sort of deal with Devilish Dan. Or Devilish D, as he is now called.
Yeah, I know, but how long has it been loaned?
I don't remember if that was a permanent loan or not, is the problem.
You've had it for quite
Nothing
a while.
we've done has ever been a permanent loan.
The first time I remember him using it was when we fought Zardak and Zardak broke Thorgrim's neck. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
You know
but
what?
hold on, I gotta. While you all just so I have to look through my notes to figure this out. So how are the other four going to get across?
Oh, Thorgrim is going to just jump across.
Okay,
Crap. I'll get ready to catch him in case he falls.
start moving.
And when I do that, I'm going to pop a key point for Step of the Wind. Because Step of the Wind doubles my jumping distance.
Okay.
So you'd like athletics or acrobatics?
I believe Step of the Wind also allows you to take the dash action as a bonus action.
Yeah.
It does.
And yes,
sure
you will
does.
need to roll athletics or acrobatics.
Cool. I'll roll athletics then.
Wait, hold on. Aren't you at a monk level where you can actually clear this by running across the water?
He's not that high.
No, not quite yet.
Because he has his levels dispersed between 3 classes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, athletics. Pretty good.
So, Thorgrim, you sprint across both bridges, and at the rock with the second rock after the second bridge, you just jump the entire distance of what's left of the river and land on the other side.
Turn to look at Beastie and go, "What's up?"
Beastie will stare at him and then just pull the sword back while giving him a, well, I guess that was useless expression.
What do you mean? It helped George and Jubilee to some extent.
True. Only time you've ever seen her look exasperated, though.
It also could have helped Hubert and Elvie and
Oh, well.
Tauntaun, who have not gone over. But it's too late. You already said you pulled it.
She can go back and put it and then go back again.
Wait, how big is the steering wheel?
Not
Is it
that-
big enough for me to sit on?
No. No, it is
Oh.
not.
It's so saddening.
I have.
The beginnings of my airship steering wheel. Fly.
The idea is funny enough, I would allow it for this one time, but for one person only, and only this one.
Tauntaun is just going to pull it out, put it down, sit on it, and then just look at everyone else. Right, so I'm gonna go over to the second rock. That way I can help you guys in case you fall. He's just gonna go,
You have very
I'm
little.
tempted to have him spin during it.
You have very little confidence in my athletic ability.
This is more just a safeguard?
Fair enough.
I believe it is merely precautionary.
That is fair. So, Hubert, shall we?
After you.
Indeed.
Tauntaun will be ready and waiting
LV
with
is
more
going
telekinesis.
to crouch down and is going to start doing stretches. You know, like bend the knee or bending the legs. Doing squats, doing the occasional okay, and then she'll calmly put her hands behind her back, smile at Hubert, and use her starlight step.
How far does that go?
30 feet, but I can use it 4 times.
So,
Poof, 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 poof.
Walk. I'll get you there. Yeah, no, she could actually just finagle it with a little bit of walking. Like if she walks to the edge of that one, she can actually just teleport to the other rock and then teleport.
yep. So if she does this path, which I think is what Matt said
That's-
she did,
That is the most optimal path. I will take it.
Walk to here, teleport to there, teleport up there.
So she's like night crawling, like doing the whole night crawler thing across.
What did that have to do with athletics?
Absolutely nothing.
but you did for the briefest moment question them.
I was merely being a playful.
Facetious.
I mean, yeah, Tauntaun questions everyone's athletics when it comes to wet rock.
I was being facetious. It was merely what one would call a jest.
She was playing with you, Tauntaun.
Indeed.
I prefer the other kind of playing.
This is the weirdest flirting I've ever seen.
This is not good. I don't know which character sheet.
I don't know, I would assume he makes it anyway. It's fucking Hubert.
That's a question. While they're figuring that out, can Otto try to listen into the cave and see if he hears anything?
Roll perception. Idea or bother? Don't know which character sheet is. That bothers me.
Who knew? Did we lose Hubert's sheet? Is it time for an update?
It's about time he lost his sheet.
Are we just gonna turn him into God next? Is that his next class?
I mean, he's already close enough.
I know, right?
Well, that's Paladin's sheet. Is not good.
I would say they were interchangeable, but no, I know you did some other weird shit.
Found it.
Dope.
There we go. So,
Well, I guess that just leaves Tauntaun.
Hubert will casually walk across the first bridge, casually walk across the second bridge under you, Tauntaun, and with just a small hop, goes to the second rock, to the first jumpable rock, then to the second, and then with a third small hop gets across the entire thing. All
It
the
wouldn't
while,
really be under since he was prepared to catch other people. He can only affect one thing with telekinesis.
but I assumed you were floating on your steering stick, so. But he gets across with his arms behind his back the entire time.
Ah, neat. Alright, time for me to float over. Spin, 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 spin. I'm still very worried as to what the 83 did. Because George started glowing and just being forever wet.
Yes.
Ophi got an 83. I am scared, dude.
If you want to try and figure it out, you can roll Arcana. Or Otto can cast Identify on them.
I don't know, does Ophi even have anything that he would realize is off?
Roll Perception.
Oh, he has to perceive. Oh, he's actually proficient in it.
Otto, since
You
you
got a
asked me the question about other glowing people, I will allow you a perception as well.
Okay.
Ophi did not do very well. He got a 10.
So, Ophi, your DC is slightly lower because you actually take pride in how you look. Your shoes are now a slightly different color.
Why are they a different color? This is throwing off the entire vibe of my outfit.
Although we'll then look over and be like, what's a different color?
My shoes!
He's gonna look at the color of the shoes and just be like, what are those?
They're shoes!
What are those?
Are they supposed to be that color?
No, they were a different color. It's
They
throwing
were-
off the entire vibe of my outfit.
They were a slightly darker shade of this color.
When did they change?
After I ran across the water, I would assume.
Otto's then going to try to identify his shoes.
They are now the shoes of teleportation. You can use a bonus action to click them together, and they will teleport 60 feet.
Damn.
Fucking awesome.
Oh. These shoes can help you teleport now if you click them together.
He
Go
just
about, like, 60 feet probably.
he identifies his shoes and they're fake Jordans.
You turned him from Sonic to Shaq.
The new catchphrase that Ophi is going to use, but only when teleporting. There's no place like my fist in your face.
So, Jubilee's investigation of the pack, does that turn up anything?
I already told you it was in the bag. Hold on. Tell you again.
Sorry, so much has happened, I kind of forgot.
There is, within the backpack, a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pythons, 10 torches, a tinderbox, 9 days worth of rations, and a water skin, as well as 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to the side.
Okay, so basic stuff, no clues there.
Nope.
Same thing in the pack in this tent?
Okay, when you go into that one, the backpack has a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 days of torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin, and 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to the side.
Much different.
When you go into that tent, you slip through and you find it is bigger on the inside. Instead of being the average tent, it seems to stretch on for at least 50 feet. There is a deep royal purple carpet that goes all the way to a king-sized bed. And in the middle of the tent, there is a small statuette of Poe Masters spitting
Oh my
out
God.
water into a bowl in its hand.
Well, shit.
Oh, it's a
So
Poe
this is
tent.
where he is.
Wait, where
Jubilee
did
just
he
pokes
go?
her head back out of the tent. I found Poe Masters.
You didn't find Poe Masters, you found his tent.
They don't
There's
know.
no-
They don't know that.
Poe Masters is here?
Well, more specifically, I found his tent at least.
But then that does mean Poe Masters
And
is
trust
here.
me, maybe. I think you should come. You guys should come in here and investigate with me.
We'll go on in.
Tauntaun is just going to investigate the campsite, see if he can't find footprints.
I have an idea.
There are footprints, and they head toward the cave. Adel and Thorgrim, as you both enter, you see the 50-foot length of inside, with once again the deep royal purple carpet, with a king-foot-sized bed at the very end of it, and a small statuette in the center of Poe Masters, with water coming from his mouth going into a bowl in his hand.
What would a small guy like that want a king-size bed for?
Guests.
I don't know, the 30 consorts he keeps?
Also,
They do impress ladies.
as you further investigate, along the walls of the tents are various paintings of Poe Masters
In various, like, states of being.
Poses.
in various poses. What's your idea, Otto?
He's just gonna turn around and just say, "Hey, Adel,
Yes?
Can you come over here for a sec?
I will exit the large tent and head over. Yes?
Uddle is then gonna summon one of his cannon with legs on it.
She'll
I have
look
an
to
idea for how we can maybe see how we can get a peek at what's inside the cave.
it. Very well. What's your idea?
I'm gonna send my cannon into there, so I want you to take a close look at it. Then I want you to try to scry it.
Interesting idea.
I don't know if that works.
Are we allowed to scry objects? Let's see.
I will allow it because it's a clever idea, but I don't know if that actually works that way.
I was trying to think about would this work if the cannon is technically a creature with stats. Can you scry?
Does it count as a creature because it's mechanical?
It counts as a construct,
Yeah.
which is a creature type.
Oh. Okay.
But
Yeah.
like I said, I will allow it, but I don't know if that's actually how it works. But I will allow it.
All right.
'Cause it is
I
clever.
have a strange question.
Okay.
When we crossed, the purple magic water of randomness, how far was the drop into said water?
I think
About
I said
20 feet.
I think I said 20.
Yeah, you
Okay.
did say 20.
Okay. It's too high for like somebody to say dip something into the water and pull it back out?
If you have rope and a bucket, you can shimmy a rope down with the bucket.
Okay. Nah, no. I don't have a bucket, so never mind.
So then, Otto's then going to make his cannon go at least 60 feet into the cave.
Can Tauntaun send the cat with it, just in case?
Sure, but the cat has a limitation as how far you can send it. Doesn't it have to be somewhere you can see?
Yeah.
You
It has.
cannot.
When I first summon it, it goes where I see. Otherwise, it's just send it in a direction.
So within the cave, there is a 20-foot. There is a 20-foot forward, but then there is an immediate right turn. So you can only see 20 feet into the cave.
I'm just sending it with the spider cannon.
Okay. Fairly certain you always have to have line of sight with it, but I don't know enough about your abilities to
No,
say
because
that.
I can send it 300 feet away from me,
Okay.
and I can see through it. Shares its senses.
I was just gonna command the cannon to go 20 feet in, make the right there.
It also gives off light, if memory serves.
All right. Well, Errol's gonna scry it.
Hold on, I have to set things up.
Just adapt, shape, change, or retain hurricane recovery. Where the fuck is manifest mind? There it is.
Alright,
Bring
so
spectral object.
I will need.
Oh shit! It doesn't even have to be line of sight. It's just somewhere I choose.
Okay, so it works like Dimension Door. Got it. And,
Apparently.
And then we need gun. Okay, I need these 2 tokens.
For his neutral special.
He pulls out a gun.
For his neutral special, he pulls out the 45 Magnum.
Let's see.
For his neutral
gun.
B, he pulls out the Second Amendment.
You've activated my trap card, Glock 45.
Alright, so
The right to bear arms.
the gun and the cat
the
both
actual
appear,
trap cards in.
and they begin going into the cave. They go 20 feet and then take a right, causing causing everyone to lose sight of the cats and the gun.
Yeah, gun.
Does that include Tauntaun, who can see through the cat?
And
You have
Abel,
not
who's
said that you
scrying
are
it,
seeing. Have not said that you were scrying or seeing through it yet. But
I-
if you are doing,
I did.
you are
I did say I was scrying
Yeah.
it.
Open the channel.
They're scrying it. As far as I can tell, it just auto shares it because this doesn't require an action at all.
Open the channel.
I like to assume that it's just like picture in picture.
On screen.
That's not.
Engage.
It's second paragraph.
Anyway.
What the fuck?
hello.
As Gun and Cat go into the cave, they will find another pool of seemingly water, which is slowly flowing in a counterclockwise direction.
Oh shit, this thing hovers.
Well, I'm glad it's water and it's not space.
Seemingly water.
Ready to start dimension jumping again, guys?
No. Are we allowed to move our little boys?
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
Can't move my cannon.
But you should be able to.
I mean, the other issue is he can't see
Not
through
a
the cannon.
Not a canon event.
He's pretty much playing a text-based RPG.
There you go. So, Adel and Tauntaun, you see this massive room with, like I said, seemingly water slowly churning in a counterclockwise direction.
Ooh, boy.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Seemingly water, counterclockwise direction.
Do I have to roll anything to see anything within the water aside from the fact that it's flowing counterclockwise?
Roll an investigation.
Can Tauntaun do this too?
So what you're saying is they've teleported to Australia.
No, Aria is Australia.
Technically, this is just inverted Australia.
Yeah.
It looks like
Florida?
It looks like water flowing in a counterclockwise direction.
How good is Adel's friend's jumping ability?
Average.
That's better than bad.
It is! It's better than Tauntaun! Actually, no, I think he's average now,
to
too.
go in.
Well, I
Only
meant to
continues
jump
that
across
I
the
can't
blocks.
activate it, so I can't use the ability, but it can just go wherever.
I think you probably walk on walls, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think that's a part of it.
Yeah, I believe it has spider climb.
The cannon?
Yeah!
Doesn't say anywhere here that it does have that.
What are its movement speeds?
It doesn't have stats. It just says it's, if it rolls, it's just an average of 10.
It does have stats.
I'm right, it should have a climb speed.
Oh, Eldritch Cannon, stat blocks and sheets. Third level artificial artillerist feature, blah blah blah. It can climb or walk up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space, provided it has legs.
Oh, alright, but
Did you give
yes,
it legs?
It does have a climb speed.
I mean, it has 4, so I would assume it has legs.
yep. And it'll just walk down the wall here and just get closer to the water.
Can't remember what this is considered, because I know it's not the Steel Defender.
It is considered the Eldritch Cannon.
Eldritch Cannon, let's see.
All of its stats are actually in its
The
ability.
Artillerist, that's what it's considered. There we go. So you learn how to create a magical cannon using wood carver's tools or smith's tools. You can take an action to magically create a small or tiny eldritch cannon in an unoccupied space on a horizontal surface, specifically within 5 feet of you. A small eldritch cannon occupies its base. A tiny one can be held in one hand. Once you create the cannon, you can't do so again until you finish blah 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 blah. Magical object, regardless of its size, the cannon has an AC of 18 and a number of hit points equal to 5 times your artificer level. It is immune to poison and psychic damage. If it is forced to make an ability check or saving throw, treat all of its ability scores as 10. If Mending spell is cast on it, it regains 2d6 hit points, disappears if reduced to 0 HP or after 1 hour. Create the cannon and determine whether or not it has legs. On each of your... also determine which type it is by choosing the options from the Eldritch Cannons table. On each of your turns, you can take a bonus action to cause the cannon to activate if you are within 60 feet of it. Otto, you are about at the limit that it can go. As a part of the same bonus action, you can direct the cannon to walk or climb 15 feet to an unoccupied space, provided it has legs. So, but that is about as far as it can go. Because it has to be within 15 feet of you in order to take orders. 60 feet of you. So.
Okay.
But it can climb, so that's a good thing to know for later.
Now, I do have another question.
Okay.
What exactly does hover mean? Is it like Tensor's floating disk, where it just keeps even with whatever surface it's near?
Yes. So you will essentially float right above where the ground is.
Okay.
Think like beholders, because beholders can hover, but they can also technically fly. Hold on.
We have opened so many cans of worms this episode.
Yeah, that's actually another thing I have to ask about, but I figured I'd ask about that one later. Because I do have a beholder cannon. One of its abilities lets it fly/hover.
So hovering is basically flying. The only thing hovering gets you is if you would be knocked prone rather than being knocked to the ground. You just float in the spot that you're in.
Oh, okay, so I guess the cat can fly. And I have 300 feet to play with. Why are you pinging there?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna have the cat slowly hover between each of these blocks.
Okay.
I know that thing brings it to 60. That over there brought it to 75. I don't know what math that means.
You're at 65 feet with the cat, so add 75 feet to that, which would be 140 feet.
Okay. I'm almost at half of my max range. Do another 75. Okay, that's 215.
Okay.
$220, $230, not 30. 220, 225, 230. Fuck, numbers. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That brings me to 260.
Okay.
And if there's more room to go.
There is, but you won't make it to the next room.
Ah. So the first area seems safe. The cat can't go any further though. And there's a big ass fucking hole.
Someone respond to Tonton, please.
Sorry, what did he say?
He said the first area is relatively safe, apart from the big fucking hole and the jumpy blocks.
Okay, I thought he was talking to himself, not speaking in character. Well,
Okay. And Otto's just gonna walk in there to retrieve his cannon.
it'll follow him on in.
So shall Tauntaun, just to give his cat some more room.
So you're all going in.
Yes, and Tauntaun is keeping the cat
I mean-
always 300 feet ahead.
No, you're not.
No?
Because if that puts too much strain on the DM, who would have to keep track of 2 different rooms with 2 different things happening. So you can go one room at a time, all you want to. However, I'm not going to be moving the cat simultaneously. I can't do that.
Well, then I'll use the cat as an early warning system.
I am but a simple man. I cannot do this. Also, the boys and alternate Tauntaun are not going in with you.
Oh yeah, no, I did not expect them to.
I mean,
Those boys were
unless
never supposed to.
Unless someone let Jubilee and Thorgrim know, they don't know about this right now.
And we'll tell Hubert to tell him.
Hubert will then go in and retrieve Jubilee and Thorgrim, but not actually tell them why. He's just bringing them along.
Bruh.
I like to assume that he
Well,
just
in the-
picked
in the-
them
in
up
the
under his
interim-
arms and walked.
In the interim, can Jubilee wind to search Bowmaster's area, see if she can find some sort of journal or something to explain why he's here, get some context.
Roll investigation.
Pilgrim has already started dad napping on Pillmaster's giant bed.
Hey,
Your dad
Yeah.
napping.
it was actually Jubilee that rolled it.
Your dad napping, Thorgrim. You discover that the giant king-size bed is actually a giant king-sized waterbed.
Woo! hey, this is kind of comfort.
Jubilee, as you search through, you do find a journal. However, it appears to be locked. And as you're looking at it, Hubert will walk in and go, "We need to go. We're going into the cave."
Okay.
Into the thick of it.
All right.
Hubert will then walk over and flick Thorgrim's nose.
What the fuck?
Time to go.
Aw, but I was enjoying the bed.
Jubilee is taking the journal with her, but it's going to see if anyone can open the lock on it.
Are you trying to be secretive about it?
Well, I don't want to break it. And hold on, let me check something real quick. No. Yeah. So I just want to be subtle about it, and I don't want to break the lock off.
Okay, if you're trying to hide it from Hubert and Thorgrim, roll sleight of hand.
Oh, I'm not trying to hide it from them.
So you're just
I
in
just
broad
have to-
daylight attempting to steal something.
Look, I'm gonna return it. I just would like to know what's going on. Hubert, would you mind helping quickly opening the lock without breaking it?
We should ask Thorgrim of his moral quandaries with breaking someone's privacy.
Yeah, I'm really the biggest fan of this, honestly. I mean, it's his stuff.
Alright, fine. She'll go to put it back and pretend to put it back. So now I'll do the sleight of hand.
Roll sleight of hand.
Is this opposed by something?
I am as subtle as a prick.
It would be opposed to your passive perception. However,
Oh.
she rolled a 7, so
Yeah.
you're probably... So so both Hubert and Thorgrim will watch her go to put it back, and then she just slowly stuffs it into the rim of her pants, skirt, whatever. Just not being very subtle at all about it.
Alright, guys, let's get going. You got a cough there, Thorgrim?
Thorgrim's got his arms crossed and he's doing the foot tappy thing.
You're not buying it, are you?
Put it back.
Jubilee, we saw you put it into your skirt.
Put it back.
Fine, but I want On the record, I was only doing it to see what Homemasters was doing here, and to see if we could find any clues in regards to the cave.
We can ask him when he comes back.
It's not already in there, but she'll put it back. Road I am not.
And with that, Hubert will bring both Jubilee and Thorgrim, and you all will enter the cave. After 30 feet into the cave, I will need all of you to roll me wisdom saving throws.
Fantastic.
Or am I being charmed?
Kind of. But you are not aware of it yet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but
George.
whether we're aware of it or not, my Fey ancestry would kick in if that was the case.
That is true.
Oh God, Otto.
Oh, good, Jubilee.
Is my Fey ancestry kicking in?
Hey, my rolls are pretty. Hey, that's
So,
pretty good.
well, first roll for Thorgrim. This should be hilarious.
It's
You also
funny
have-
to me that Beastie has a higher wisdom save than Adel Sarday.
And do keep in mind, Phenom, Adel Sarday also has Fey ancestry.
So that gives her advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
advantage on charm effects.
And he rolled the same thing.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
So 18 and 21.
Oh God.
Let's see if
Alright.
everyone failed.
So we need to do Hubert's wisdom save.
For the record, Jubilee was the 20, and Skillos was the 19.
Yeah, George was the 22 and Otto was the 9.
Alright. So eventually you all will make it to the first room.
Dope.
Why are we all rolling against charm, apparently?
Need wisdom saves, please.
Okay.
Sorry, we
Tauntaun,
make it to the
You're in the
first
first.
16.
You make it to the You make it to the room where the seemingly water is flowing in a counterclockwise direction.
I
Uh-oh.
think that's an 8.
Well, Otto rolled a 9, so oh no, we got an advantage thing, right?
The 22
good
was
at that.
George, the 9 was Otto.
Am I at the
Otto
level
got
where I
9.
can get rid of that
Maybe
shit?
you're fine?
Focus aim, evasion, stillness of mind. Oh yeah, I am. Okay.
You are not currently aware that you are charmed though, as the effects have not become apparent.
Oh.
Oh yeah, don't you get, doesn't everyone get a +4 since they're next to Hubert?
Anybody within the aura does, yes, which I have determined, which I have already been factoring.
Okay.
Cool.
Did none of us, did we all feel something try to do something to us though?
No, you feel fine.
No? Okay. Alright then.
You all feel fine.
How
Oh.
deep is the water, by the way?
You don't know. Due to the fact that it is an odd coloration, you cannot see the bottom.
Beastie's going to try and reach it with her javelin.
It is about 20 feet down.
Alright, she's gonna stab her scrawl into the ground and will lower it down until her javelin can touch the water.
Okay. In the meantime, what's everyone else doing?
Tauntaun is
Being
currently
sure
looking
Beastie
through his
doesn't drown
stuff to see
herself.
anything he could float on.
Okay, anything Tauntaun can float on. Jubilee, what'd you say?
Skilodius was gonna make sure BC doesn't drown herself.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Anyone
she
else?
can't swim.
Slime, rations, backup
What's-
bodies.
What's everyone else doing?
I was
So,
also just standing over the edge and looking down towards the water.
is this
Okay, so
the
you-
only way to get across?
Seemingly.
Can't we go
Oh, that's where we are. Okay.
here?
You can try. Otto, as you peer down into the water, you actually, within the water, you actually see a very familiar landscape to you. It is a small cottage with a field of farmland around it, cabbages, carrots, and other greeny goods along the hillsides. It is very familiar to you because it is the person that you would consider your father's home. You can actually hear the sounds of his tinkering coming from the house.
Dad?
As you speak, you see the water wobble, as if your voice has some effect on it, and you can suddenly smell the smell of the cabbage in the air, the fresh tea brewing on your father's in your father's kettle.
Oh, it's making tea.
And the rest of you watch as Otto slowly sinks to the floor and falls asleep.
Oh,
It'll,
I was expecting something a little bit worse than that.
It's gonna grab
did
him
fall
and
asleep
pull
right
him
by the edge.
away from the edge.
Yes, I was expecting him to fall off the edge.
Okay, so...
Wait, hold
Kofi,
on. I got a question.
What's up?
Was that charm thing considered a magical effect?
Technically.
Okay, then he's got whatever 20 minus 3 is.
Okay.
Magic resistance. I always forget about it.
Okay.
And Ophi's just idly looking around.
Alright.
I
So-
forgot I named his background Lost Egg.
Alright, so... all of you just watch as Otto very peacefully laid down on the floor and just went to sleep.
Schubert, can you carry our little friend here?
Of course, he says, walking over and picks up Otto.
I wonder if the portal itself has some kind of charming ability.
You know,
It'd
be great. I think we should- I think we
now
should
to see what's going on with
I think we should take him to the giant
ability.
bed and put him in it.
No,
You know, it'd be really cool.
no, it would
We
not.
also
They're
we
very
also
comfy.
don't we also don't know if it's a portal, my lady.
True, but he did fall asleep while looking at it.
Can
Doesn't
LV
necessarily
attempt?
mean it's a portal.
Can LV attempt an Arcana check on weird, dark, watery stuff?
Sure. While you do that, though, Beastie, you have managed to get close enough to poke the water with your trident, if you feel so inclined.
Trident, but she will poke with her javelin.
Javelin. Alright, roll a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Oh, there you go.
So, you poke the water, and you see it, you see ripples course across the flowing counterclockwise, surface, and within the water, you see a scene of you standing atop a, podium, holding up a trophy high, as people are congratulating you for being the strongest goblin.
She
It
seems to
might
be.
be a good idea to come back up.
She's just staring at the portal for a while, and then we'll look over at Sclodius. Thing is weird.
I concur.
Sorry, can you say that again?
I concur. Please come back up.
Me seeing things. But she will start climbing back up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna on the edge and look across, like to the other side. Does it like it goes further deeper into the cave, or just say that's also just wall over there?
Where the cat is sitting seems like it goes further into the cave. I just told Tauntaun he wasn't allowed to move the cat because then I would have to be doing 2 maps at once.
We're just gonna.
And as you look across, you do in fact see oddly spaced platforms heading across to the other side.
Alright. We're just gonna kind of stretch. Who had the most difficulty getting across last time?
You.
Other than me?
Tauntaun, most likely.
Tauntaun got across because he floated across. He had no difficulty at all.
Not sure then.
I floated on a ship wheel.
George, if I may, I did not have any difficulty getting across the original bridge, but the ability I used that got me across the bridge is now expended, and it will be very difficult for me to get across that bridge.
Alright, Ophi, what you doing?
He's gonna try and jump.
Child,
You're
wait.
gonna
Beast will run over.
You're going to try and jump when you know you have shoes of teleport.
Well, yeah, I don't know how often I can use those. You haven't given me the stats for it.
I'll explain that you could just click your boots and then just teleport.
Also, I don't think you can jump 50 feet.
His movement speed is 50 feet.
Yes, but it's
His
not
dexterity is 20.
I don't think it's based on your movement speed. It's based on your modifiers.
D&D 5e jump distance. You make a high jump. I don't want a high jump. I want the other jump. No, wait, give me back. No,
A
bad.
long jump?
Bad thing. 5e jump calculator. Come here. How tall is he? I didn't know that had something to do with it.
You can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So it's not based on your speed, it's based on your strength.
Apparently not based on dexterity either. That's what I was kind of hoping on. But that's fine, I can always just fly.
Well, Beastie's gonna hand him a rope.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Wings unfurled. Ophi will in fact take the rope though.
Okay.
But then just do a hop.
A hop and a flutter.
Oh, he's Yoshi jumping? Okay.
Well, not
Alright.
even really a Yoshi jump, it's just actual wings just grew out of his back for a little bit.
Okay, so Ophi go left 1 square and Beastie go right 1 square.
Huh?
You have 50 feet of rope. Ropes are in 50-foot increments, so this is as far as you can get. Where this
Oh,
blue
okay.
line is.
Well, Beastie will then, like, tie the rope around the straw and stab it into the ground so it's stable.
Okay. And what about you, Ophi?
I don't think Ophi has anything that can do that.
Beastie will
But I
toss
do
over
have
a
more
javelin.
rope.
Catch, child! And she throws a javelin at him.
Roll to hit.
Ah!
Jesus Christ.
He can catch it, can't he? He's a monk.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, there you go. It's
Deflect
just,
missiles.
yeah, it's
Does a
just,
22 hit your AC?
Let me check. It does, by 2.
Alright, roll damage, Beastie.
just playing catch with the kid. Yeah, you can catch that
javelin.
easy.
Blah 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 blah. Does the reaction itself require a key? No, throwing it back needs a key
The
point.
only thing that requires a key point is returning to sender.
D20 plus, not D20, 1D10
Plus your monk
plus
level.
5 plus monk level, which is 12. Yeah, no, I'm catching this. It's only 9 damage.
Alright, so not only are you catching it, you would have reduced the max damage as well.
See? Nothing to worry about. They do this all the time.
Why do you throw things at me?
This would be a common occurrence. It's just her way of playing catch. She saw you and Zardak do it once, and this is just how she does it with you because
I
you've
like
never
to
got-
assume that when Ophi and Zardak did it, it was just constant back and forth.
Mino can't throw boulder yet, so this will have to do.
I can't catch a boulder.
Not yet.
So, apart from this javelin, is there anything else that it looks like I could attach rope to?
No. Everything is a
Okay.
smooth surface in here.
Okay. Now I gotta try and shove this in the ground.
And you have to tie it to the javelin. So roll an athletics to see if you can shove it into the ground.
I'm not good at athletics, but I apparently have proficiency in it. Double
Oh
net.
my god,
Alright.
that's incredible.
You watch as Ophi thinks for a minute, rears back the javelin, and hits it into the ground. And then he looks at his hand, which no longer has the javelin, and all of you watch as it jumps straight into the air, and then falls into the water.
Well,
You can see that Beastie is doing her best to hide her disappointment, and she looks back to Ophi. Better luck next time, child. You did your best.
Ophi has a sad look on his face. Beastie
is-
never
is-
says stuff like that if she's not disappointed.
is it too far away for Thorgrim to see?
No. Everyone would have seen this.
Thorgrim just bursts out laughing.
Beastie will shoot him a glare.
Oh,
Ophi is
sorry.
now even closer to crying.
So while George is looking over at the javelin, he looks at it falling to the ground,
It did
lets
fall
out
to
a
the
sigh,
ground.
or fell
It fell in the water.
Lets out a sigh. Alright, so who needs help getting across?
We're trying to do a rope so people can get across.
Yeah, I'm not risking a rope since I fell down last time, especially not with this. At least with myself.
I'm just gonna. I think Adel and us are just gonna try going around.
Wait, I had an idea.
Okay. What is
If Tauntaun were to use his own rope, attach it to something else, telekinesis that object, then attach the rope to himself, would that work?
it? Theoretically, yes, it would work. But wherever you attach it is going to hurt like hell because you will just be free dangling. And I would require some type of saving throw because if you have it tied around your waist, there's still a chance you would slip out of the rope.
Does anyone?
Just make
Wait,
a
hold
harness
on.
then.
Yeah, he can just do a bondage harness.
Okay,
Not
so
what I meant, but okay.
then
Still
I
a
would,
harness, the only type of knot tying on people he knows how to do.
while that may be true, there is always the chance the knot comes loose.
This is true. He's not very good at tying tight knots. Usually he's the
That
one
one I
who
can't
does.
help you with, but
I was gonna look over at the platform he didn't see over there. It's like, that's a good point.
It does look like we will have a narrow way to go through, though. Backs against the wall, sidling across.
It seems like a safer option compared to jumping or... And she looks
I have a
over.
question.
Okay, what's your question?
Are these floating rocks or just rocks that are part of the ground?
They descend into the water.
Okay.
They are not floating.
Wasn't sure. Had to ask.
But it seems like a safer option as opposed to going over the water.
Yeah, that is true. Still not taking any chances though, so... Oh, we need help across?
Yes, please.
Still not taking any chances. We're taking the dangerous route.
Hold on. George, can you not teleport most of us?
That's what I was doing. That's what I was suggesting.
Then shouldn't you do it down by the rope bridge, since that's a shorter distance?
Well, I mean, it can go about 120 feet, so...
No, fair enough. And we're just going to go
Or-
through
or
all
it
of
to
our
be-
spells with teleportation stuff, and then it's a big boss fight at the end or something.
Or the safest route, though, George, you would know that going closer to Beastie and Scalodius would probably be the safer option.
Yeah, we'll do so then. Let's head over there.
Yeah, don't make Ovi cry and not use the rope bridge. He's trying really hard.
George is definitely not using that rope bridge.
Well, they haven't finished attaching the other side.
Don't worry, everyone's just being sent over to help you attach it. Where the fuck are you going, Jubilee? Are you gonna jump?
Thinking.
What if I
Just
were to use a
thinking.
Python to attach this thing? I got a hammer to go with it.
Python could work.
Ofi's gonna use that.
Roll athletics.
Goddamn. Do I have advantage because I also have a hammer?
You do have advantage because you have a hammer, but the last time
Nat
you
20!
did Alright. So you take a deep breath, you hear your mom's words of encouragement, you tie the rope to
Disappointment.
of encouragement, and you tie the rope to the python, and you hit with the hammer, and you know that it is firmly in the ground.
I have made the rock firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
And
We're then
Hubert,
just going to tie the rope to the Python.
Hubert will give Otto to Thorgrim, which I can say happens because because Matt burped.
Bruh,
It just
man.
hurt him.
Yeah, but he said burp in the chat, so. Alright, Tauntaun, you need to be with the group.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Or cannon.
What about the cannon?
The cannon cannot move because Otto is asleep.
Oh. Okay,
It
Tauntaun's
requires
gonna go
Otto's bonus
grab it.
action to move. You're picking up the cannon.
Yes! It is a part of the team! I'm putting it in the bag.
Okay.
I'm not carrying it across a rope bridge, you crazy?
Now, George is going to teleport.
But yes, I'm bringing the cannon with.
Okay.
It is part of the family.
Yep. Yeah. Everyone's there.
It is Otto's toy at best.
They are part of the family. They have died for us on numerous occasions.
I will say it counts as a creature, so that's going to have to be factored in if you're going to let it teleport, George.
Oh no.
I said I'm putting it in the bag. It doesn't need air.
Okay, never mind. He put it in the bag of scolding.
Oh god, the
Just
fucking
get in there.
cannon is gonna have attitude problems now.
What?
That would be funny. It comes out
Anything
of the
you
bag
put
later.
inside the bag of scolding just becomes a dick?
No, because Patterson's in there and he's not a dick.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So is this another one that you're going to neglect? The bag of scolding says to you as you put it away, Tauntaun.
Well, I mean, it's not my child, so technically I can neglect it all I want and it won't affect its development.
I'll be sure to let your child know that's your view on children.
Do you think
Yeah,
Patterson
it's
would
my child.
understand?
They are my child.
Do you think Patterson would understand what you're saying, scolding?
Of course.
You know what? I thought of a new name for you. Scold.
George is just
Based on that nickname, you're a few cards shy of a full deck. Here, let me help with that. He spits out a two of spades card to you.
Adol's just gonna smack it into the water.
Hey!
alright. George is gonna try to teleport as many as he can who probably wouldn't need help with the rope across.
That could have been a magic card. What the fuck?
That's why I tossed it away!
Can Tauntaun try and save it with telekinesis?
It's a fucking playing card.
I trust no cards in this campaign!
It could be magic.
It's not magic, it's a two of spades.
It could be magic, though!
I want to
Also-
save the card.
Also, it has been way past 10 minutes.
Oh darn. No, my card. So sad.
Alright. Well, I guess we're being teleported now.
Show me Scatter's description.
It's 5. I think it's 6 people, including myself, can be teleported.
He drops a bottle of Four Loko and we just go everywhere.
Alright, the air
Oh,
quivers
fine.
around up to 5 creatures of your choice within range. Okay, so you can take 5 people, including yourself, so pick your 5 people. You know Elvie was one of the people said that she needed assistance across.
Yep. I'm assuming Otto is probably gonna need to be one of those people since he's asleep. And then
You know Tauntaun is not the physically prowess among the group, nor is Adel Sarday.
yep. So we'll do LV, Otto, Tauntaun, Jubilee, himself.
Fuck Adel Sarday.
Did I say Adel? I swear I said Adel.
You can do 5 people. If you're doing yourself, you have 1 person, so you have to pick between Jubilee or Adel. It's not 5 people and yourself, it's 5 creatures of your choice.
Yeah. We'll do Adel.
I've got the best chance of doing the jumps if need be, so.
Alright. So George took Tauntaun, the Sleeping Adel, Elvie, and Adel Sarday across,
Thank you.
leaving Beastie, Scalodius, Thorgrim, Hubert, and Jubilee.
And I trust you two to hold on to the road, Scalodius says.
Of
Yeah.
course.
The rope is embedded on Ophi's side, and it was embedded with a great deal of prowess. I highly doubt it's going much.
Beastie
I'll still
will
hold
point-
on to it just in case.
Beastie will
Full of grandma.
point to its tied to her sword, which is also embedded in the ground. See? Safe.
So who wants
Start
to be the
tightening
first one to
them.
cross?
Priest, can't you fly?
Has it been more than a minute?
Yes, much longer than a minute.
I only get 1 minute of flight.
Oh.
So we're about to see a priest attempt to tightrope.
Wait, you kept
Oh.
flying the entire time we were doing this?
Roll athletics.
No,
He
I only get to move it for me and then it goes
he
away.
activates it. It lasts for a minute, and then it's done. So,
And I used it to catch up to the kids.
alright, Scalodius. If you're trying to tightrope across it, that would be acrobatics. If you're trying to shimmy across it by hand over handing it while dangling, that would be athletics.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Oh shit.
Alright,
It's
so, Scalodius, you
very
get
slow.
about
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
halfway across, and you're beginning to feel a little tired.
Oh god, I looked down.
Don't look down, priest.
You look down, roll a wisdom save, though.
Oh,
What?
bother.
Alright, so as you look down, Scalodius, you... Ophi's taking a step back. Distracted me. As you look down, Scalodius, you see a wide landscape of just being outside the city of that Zardak runs. It's a grassy field filled with a bunch of various contraptions that the children of the orphanage you run play on. You're watching over them as they play cheerfully with several of the people who help assist raise for the orphans, taking care, and it is a wondrous landscape from your dreams.
Okay. Do I see him start to fall?
He is not falling.
Okay. So he's floating in the air then.
No,
First
he
aid,
is
LB.
he is still holding on to the rope.
Oh.
He's just looking down into the water, and he is seeing what I have described to him.
Okay. Could I
What a wonderful day that would
theoretically
be.
do a running leap across, grab Scalodius, and take him across with me?
No. The distance is far too far for you to jump.
Okay.
Even if you were to use Step of the
That's
Wind,
not how gravity works.
even if you were to have used Step of the Wind, you would be able to get about this far.
Got it. So yeah, I'll just do strength, shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Okay, so that would put 2 people
I
on the
think you
rope.
gotta wait for Scalise to
Oh.
finish.
Okay. Well,
I'm in the
probably
middle
not
right now.
going to finish because you're
I
asleep
haven't
now.
finished.
He's not asleep.
I'm not
He's not asleep.
asleep.
yet.
Oh.
I'll continue shimming.
You are drowsy, though.
Okay. I misunderstood.
Roll another athletics.
Inching my way forward.
You are getting more and more tired by the minute.
One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
Alright. Scalodius, you make it across. You brush yourself off. You sigh happily. You take one step and you fall asleep. As he takes one step and flop.
Flare flop. If
Well.
you know, you know.
George,
Yep.
Well.
you should move him out of the way.
You made it across at least. So who's next?
I'll climb across using my awesome monk strength.
Okay. Roll
I mean, your
athletics.
monk fighter barbarian strength?
Yeah, my monker barbarian strength.
My bonkfurter.
Bonkinator. Question.
Answer.
How long does rage last technically?
1 minute.
Okay. So I'm gonna do rage shimmy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rage across.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Why are you angry at the rope?
Because I don't know. I'm just mad. Ah!
It gave me rope burn when I was 3 years old.
I remember all those gym classes. Ah!
If anyone needs context of what the flare flop is, check your posting.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
And you made it across with no issue.
Stupid rope.
Or a dragon snoring dragon noises next to you.
VC will just fold her arms as she sees him angrily yelling and going across. Like, why they didn't teach classes about a guy called Jim?
I would assume it is his mortal enemy.
Gym class is about a guy who was very strong. Ah!
Definitely his mortal enemy.
So, am I gonna wait for you, or are you gonna carry me across like the Princess Aia?
I can certainly attempt to, if that is what you want, but if I were to slip and fall, we would both go in the drink.
So, are you gonna wait up? Are you waiting on me then?
After you.
Like the gentleman, I think letting the lady go first. And she's good. She is gonna tightrope because her acrobatics is way better than her athletics.
Okay. You make it across with no issue.
Just like. Sometimes it just requires a little more finesse.
So, Goblin, what is your plan whenever you have to inevitably go across?
Jump?
You will not make that jump.
No,
It's really far.
she points. Mean no need to go too far. Either jump or me just go until, and she points to her chain, this tight, but this 40 feet, rope 50 feet, wall 20 feet. So, me hang on to rope while it swing. Me hit wall on the other side, but not hit water.
You realize that the impact will probably make you immediately let go from rope, correct?
She nods. Me tie rope. To rope.
How about we use a python? He says, pulling one from his pack. That way you are not anchored here by your weapon.
Me don't
And we
even
get to
know
keep the
what
bridge.
that is.
It's called a python. You use it to stab the ground.
Okay.
Fight me, ground.
That's all she needed.
You will also need
Shake.
to tie the rope to the end of the python once you're done. He offers the python to Beastie.
She'll take it.
If you're going to use the pythons to stab the ground, I need an athletics.
Well,
Alright. It seems firm. It seems like it's firmly in there.
They grasp it.
she looks to you, but gloomy. You do it right?
You stabbed it into the ground, I would assume so.
You go first.
Hubert will tie off the rope and will begin his walk. Which, not quite as gracefully as Jubilee, but still manages to make it across.
Alright.
And he did walk across the rope. He is more dex-based than he is strong.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh no.
She
All right.
should have kept with her sword like she listened to Hubert.
So, all of you watch as Beastie rubs her hands together, and for some unknown reason to you all, jumps and attempts to grab the rope and falls.
Uh-oh.
Any help with a reaction or something?
Tauntaun.
I don't have telekinesis running right now. This was too soon.
Alright, Beastie.
Oh.
As you're falling, you manage to hit
Oh.
the counterclockwise flowing water. And as you
Like I was
do, you hit the water and breach the surface, and you float down about 5 feet, and you begin floating in place as the current washes around you. And now, you're seeing yourself in Zardak's office with a mighty brood that you can be proud of. As it occurs to you that this is one of the dreams that you have very frequently, because it brings you the most happiness as your eyes begin to close, and you begin drifting off. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Can
Oh,
George
boy.
attempt to do something here real quick?
Yes.
After
Ow.
the wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Yes. What is
Alright.
George attempting to do?
George is going to attempt to jump to where he's at least is able to touch Beastie, and then once he is touching Beastie, is immediately going to cast Thunderstep to teleport them back over.
Okay. That would require you to touch the... So I assume you're trying to do this before they touch the water.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't think you can jump that far. What's your strength score?
12.
So you can jump 12 feet, which would be 6 feet from a standing jump. but we will give it to you that you had enough speed to jump 12 feet. Do you have any other mode of transportation that could get you close to Beastie?
Would have.
Fastball special. Yeet.
Wait, someone actually throwing him?
Apparently, Scalodius is about to eat you.
But Scalodius is asleep.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Never mind.
All right, he's gonna run towards the edge and just say,
I
throw me."
yeah, I could throw him.
Okay.
I am
And
not asleep.
You are also still technically raging, so roll in athletics to see how far you can throw him.
With
Just
advantage.
one moment. Just one moment, please. Program, athletics. 29. Pretty good throw.
Alright. So George, right as about half of Beastie is in the water, you do manage to get to the point where you can grab her. You use Thunderstep, and a loud boom echoes across the cavern as George will teleport Beastie to safety, but Beastie is asleep.
Oh god! Loud noises, fuck!
Not only is it loud, it's echoing too.
Ah!
Okay, that was scary, but we're all here, and 3 of us are already asleep.
Then promptly George is going to punch Beastie to try to wake her up.
Roll to hit.
Oh god.
Which would be a d20 plus your strength modifier.
Oh god.
And you're not proficient in unarmed strikes.
Just catches his fist in her sleep.
Does a 17 hit you, Beastie?
It is the AC.
Okay, if it matches your AC, you take 1 point of damage. Roll
Does
a
she
wisdom
wake
saving
up?
throw.
Alright, let's see.
So, Beastie takes 1 point of damage, but does not wake up.
What does it say if you punch someone
you
and they
know
don't
that
wake
that-
up?
So, do you know the Deadpool game?
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine scene. That's all you need to know. Wake up!
I would like to pick up Beastie and shake her. Try and wake
Okay.
her up.
Okay.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up!
Beastie, roll a wisdom saving throw. This wakes you up as you are jostled from your dream of having a mighty brood.
She's gonna punch me in the face.
Ow.
Just instinctively decked around the
Yeah.
face.
Yep, definitely like a startled awake, deck him in the face.
Yep.
Reflex.
Definitely hits Thorgrim.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yep. You just shake her and then just immediately palm strike right to the forehead, and she's like, ah! What happened?
I'll set her back down. How
Also,
much damage did I take?
yeah, you do need to roll damage, Phenom.
Oh boy.
That's okay. I'm currently raging. I'm fine.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I have the 6. I'm good. There you go. After the palm strike hits him in the face, and just like, there we go, and then sets her down.
Ugh. What happened?
You fell
You-
asleep.
Fell into the water.
Yep, and promptly fell asleep.
She looks a little bashful. Ah, sorry.
All good. Just try not to do it again, okay?
Can someone wake up those two and let's get moving?
Hubert?
Which one?
Tauntaun's
should
gonna try and wake up Otto by dropping his cannon on him.
That will deal
What?
damage.
That's fine.
What?
Okay.
I was just gonna shake him.
Auto roll a wisdom save. Otto, you wake up with your cannon flopping on your belly. You don't actually get hurt.
Bonk.
As
Ow.
you are awakened from your dream of having tea with your father.
You just wanted to use that soundbite.
Yeah. How do you think I made all these?
What happened? I was having tea.
You fell asleep. Hubert says as he places a foot on Scalodius and begins shaking him. Scalodius, roll a wisdom
Do you believe
save.
he was just to start poking him with a stick?
It seems
It's gonna
he
take
is.
a while.
It seems he is going to be asleep forever. I say we leave him here for now.
Oh, you don't. Thorgrim runs over and starts shaking the old man. Wake up, Grandpa!
Roll another wisdom save. Somehow louder snores come from Scalodius.
Son of a... Okay.
I was gonna walk up and be like, "Boy, I really wish I had someone to teach me the good word of their dragon god right now."
Roll a wisdom save with advantage, I guess.
What the fuck?
Alright. So Scalodius, it's not
Open.
it's not by with the snapping of your eyes, but you groggily open your eyes as your dream comes to an end.
I was gonna promptly walk away so that he doesn't know that.
Thus the Lord said unto
Can we kick him
thee
back in the drink?
to start the sermon.
Half asleep sermon.
Well, he is awake.
Yeah. Close enough.
Very well.
Well,
Perhaps we should get going.
onward, I suppose.
If everybody is awake and alert.
Looks at Scalodius. I think he's at least awake.
Yeah,
If you
Close
can
enough.
count if you can count that as awake, I suppose.
he's awake enough to preach.
I was going to start going, but we'll stop. And then we'll look back. This thing is rotating counterclockwise, but is the water flowing in from here?
What do you mean?
Like, where did the water come from? Is there water dripping from the ceiling? Is the water that's in this pool flowing into this whirlpool from this opening over here?
No. Just seems to be in a perpetual clockwise state of flow.
Man, what the fuck? I hope that there's answers to this random shenanigans somewhere at the end of this.
I have the perfect answer to this.
Yes.
Magic, bitch. Magic, bitch.
Edda will just stare blankly. Beastie will nod. Yes. Makes sense.
I'm tired of... Don't listen to me. I'm doing stuff.
No, I'll
anyway.
always listen to you.
You will be heard and understood, and you will be...
I don't want stat blocks. I want icons.
From Final Fantasy 16.
Alright.
The hit RPG game.
Tauntaun, how long does your awakened mind last? An hour, right? Good answer, Tauntaun. Did he burp and I just didn't realize it?
No, I was talking to someone, so I muted myself.
Gotcha.
It lasts... bonus action, spectral mind stops manifesting if it's more than 300 feet away. Yeah, no, it doesn't have a end time. It's just 300 feet away or dispel magic. Yeah, it's just always around.
Okay.
Until it stops being around.
Well, you all have officially made it across, so I will need perception checks from all of you.
Perceptiones.
Percepzione.
Does Tauntaun have advantage because he has 2 eyes?
What?
No.
We
2
are
pairs of
two
eyes?
No. It's not how this works. Your cat doesn't have a stat block, so no.
Unfortunate. Tauntaun got an 18. Ophi. Got a 17.
Here. Alright. So, anyone who scored above a 10,
Okay.
I think that was all
So
of
most
us,
of us.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I
all-
think it was all of us.
you all hear snoring coming from this direction.
Wait, where? Huh?
I'm gonna send the cat.
Beastie's gonna head over to.
Wait, which? I swear to God, if he's asleep,
I think he is.
oh my God.
Whoops. That was
Holy
on the
shit.
map layer.
That's pretty cool, actually. Keep it like that. I like it.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
Wait, that's not Pole Masters.
That's
That is not
Pomasters.
Pomasters.
No, it's some random little Joe.
Who is it?
You find a what looks to be a human currently laying on his belly, snoring as he appears to be in a very deep sleep.
Beastie's going to, like, use her foot to roll him onto his back.
Okay, you roll him onto his back. He is wearing medium armor and has a spear that appeared to be his weapon, which he is still loosely holding, but is very clearly deeply asleep.
She's
You'll
gonna
walk
pick
on
him
over.
up and... Oh, no, that's fine. She's gonna pick him up and take him to the others.
Oh, okay.
Found sleeping human.
Yeah, he seems to be out really good.
Begins to try to rouse him awake.
You shake him, but he does not rouse.
Beastie will just adjust her grip on him so he's holding him by his shirt and then give him a slap.
Okay, you slap him, and his head tilts to one side, and he stays asleep.
She'll do it again.
Still asleep.
She will continuously...
Hold on.
The human will not.
Or
wake
the
up.
third one.
The human will not wake up, no matter how many times you speak him.
She will do this 10 times. See that's not working. Do it once more, then shrug. Me have no ideas.
In the meantime, did Jubilee's thing work?
You go to cast it, and as you do, for some reason, it fails.
Huh? Did someone counter it?
Huh?
You don't know. Nobody you can see.
Adel's gonna put on her invisibility goggles and look around.
You're gonna have to give me a second.
What the fuck? Are we surrounded
Uh-oh.
by some invisible things? Like, imagine how terrifying
Hold on.
that is. Actually, well, I think movies have done that before. Like, it's just completely dark and you hear nothing, and then you put on night vision goggles and you're just surrounded.
Probably could happen from when George's.
Heck, the soundbite I just used from the game, the soundbite I just used, Kate did that too, in the elevator scene.
They
I'm
did?
just gonna call it Thunderstep the fuck stealth spell.
The fuck stealth
You never
spell,
played Metal
yeah.
Gear?
Yeah, but which Metal Gear?
The first one, Metal Gear Solid.
No, I never played Metal
Elevator.
Gear Solid.
The elevator.
I played
Oh,
2, 3, 4,
then
and
you missed out on
5, but not 1.
The camo suit scene with the elevator, because the elevator suddenly dings like it's overweight when there's only one person on. In reality, there's 5.
Oh. Never got the chance to play
So yeah,
one. It wasn't in the collection that I got.
dude, if you ever get chance to play the original, it controls a little clunky, but it is the grandfather of stealth games.
Yeah.
Oh, recommend to play it at least once in your life.
Which one is the one with the mindfuck boss?
One.
One?
Well, like
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid.
it depends. What do you consider
Metal Gear Solid
mindfuck
for the PlayStation
specifically?
1.
The
Psycho-
Oh,
I can
shit!
read
Not
your
Psycho
save data.
Mantis.
Yeah, the I
Yeah,
can read
Psycho
your save
Mantis.
data
Metal Gear
boss.
Solid 1.
Oh shit.
Oh shit is right.
Yeah, friends. Hi, friends.
Okay, hold on. I got a soundbite for this.
Pretty much.
So, Edelsarde, you slip on the goggles, and you see a strange figure that looks like it's almost comprised of mist, with its arms draped around the human's neck from behind, resting its quote-unquote head on top of the human's. And as you slip on the goggles, you actually begin to hear a lullaby being hummed very softly by this creature. And next to Scalodius, Beastie, and Ottle, there are other misty humanoids currently with their hands rested on all of their shoulders. They don't appear to be doing anything aggressive. Then as you look to the pool, you see more of these misty figures flying in a counterclockwise manner.
Oh. Okay.
Again, soundbite. If someone else wants to use it this time.
Adel is going to shut her eyes, but will just tap her temple in the same motion that she does to Tauntaun whenever she thinks that telepathy would be best.
Tauntaun shall activate the detect thoughts.
Tauntaun, I need you to telepathically let the others know that we are not alone in here. And she will describe to him what she saw.
Does Tauntaun recognize what these are based on description?
You can roll a history with disadvantage, because they are not in any of the books you have read.
History disadvantage. Where's the history? There's the history. Double 17.
Unfortunately, no, you do not have a clue.
Well, he's just gonna telepathically let everyone know and what the things look like.
Can
Okay.
Elfie roll history?
I was gonna say, could
Can
you
Opie
believe
roll
this
history?
annoying legend?
If anybody who wants to roll history can roll history with disadvantage.
Ah, crap.
Well, shit.
I don't
Opie
know
got
shit.
Lord.
a 3.
They're sleepy
No
things.
shit, bro.
They're sleepy things that do sleepy stuff.
Okay, so unfortunately, none of you really are aware of what these things are.
That was for Otto.
God damn, Otto has a 13 in history.
And he rolled a
Knows his shit.
3.
Completely filled the soundboard here. I can't make any more, damn it.
Good.
Otto's dad taught him a lot.
Adel, do you open your eyes?
She will. Just trying to not... She's trying to act in a way that, like, she can't see them.
Okay, roll, first roll perception, and then roll deception, because you're trying not to get noticed.
Wow. I can't see and I can't act like I don't see.
Pretend you don't see the invisible people.
What?
So, Adel, as you're looking around, whistling nonchalantly, one of them breaks off from the group circling and eases behind you
Uh-oh.
and rests their hands on your shoulder and begins singing a lullaby.
Oh, boy. Do I feel any different?
At present moment, no.
Man. Part of me wants to blast them into nothing, but I feel like they might just be chill. I don't know.
Guess just want
Maybe
to
a little-
continue forward.
Well, too chill.
As you stand there, Adel, you will begin feeling something periodically drop onto your right shoulder, and then your left, then your right. And as you look, you notice that all five of the ones near you and your friends, while they sing, a reddish liquid that looks like water is dripping from where their eyes would be.
Oh, goody.
I don't know what to do. I want to attack, but I feel like that's a trap, and they're just weird but friendly. I don't know.
After being told this is going on, it's just gonna start walking like nothing's going on.
I know what I'm going to do. What are you going to do? Pretend you didn't tell me what's happening.
But they know that.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
They know that
Leave?
Ados Orday knows.
That's true. Well,
So Otto is just gonna fuck off as if he doesn't know what's happening.
And
Good
you know
point.
what?
Child.
This seems like a great spot for us to end it because Phenom has to go to bed.
you're such a jerk. I'm going to be having friggin' nightmares about this now. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you stick around to see more of what I make. Be seeing ya.